KO debate series. We lit tonight. Y'all come through, man. Y'all know how we gonna show up and show out. See y'all all in the building.
Yo, what is going on with y'all, man? It's your boy KO. It's your boy Knockout, KO86, Knockout Boxing. I'm here. I'm live. We back. Welcome to another episode of Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Smash that like button. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. I also want to invite you guys to become members to the channel. If you haven't become a channel member already, please do that. Please do that because we drop exclusive content every week, even when there's hardly anything going on. I dropped an exclusive video for the channel members already today. It just dropped for the one prediction that we have to do because it ain't a whole lot of boxing going on. So y'all go check that out and join the channel, man, because we really put in work to make sure we dropping exclusive content for our channel members. We don't just ask you to join the channel and then don't do nothing for you in return. So y'all please do that. And then also just donate to the channel throughout today's live stream. We got the Cash App right there, $ Knockout Boxing 86 TV, as well as that super chat button. If you love the content, man, if you like how I'm cooking it up, please show your support in the Cash App or the super chat and hit that damn like button. Put your seatbelt on when you hop in my car, man. We riding on this boxing talk street. So put your seatbelt on and hit that damn like button. It's free. It's absolutely free to hit the like button. So make sure that y'all get that done. Let's see who we got in the building. Then we're going to get straight to the cooking because I got a few topics I want to talk to, and then I'll open up the panel to hear from y'all, hear what y'all got to say. And as always, that link right there is the smoke link. Anybody that wants to debate me, anybody that's got an issue with me, now is the time to hit that link and address the issue that you have with me. No respect to the people that make videos about me. No respect to the people that take shots at me but are unwilling to meet me over here and have a debate, or unwilling to meet me on a neutral platform and have a debate like men, but rather hide behind their channels and hide behind their content. No respect to those types of individuals. I respect people that's willing to stand on business and have a discussion and see who can come out on top in a good old-fashioned boxing debate. So anybody that wants smoke, it's right there for you, bro. All you got to do is hit the goddamn link. All you got to do is hit the link. I'll let you get your bars off. I'll get my bars off, and we'll see. We'll let it land wherever it's going to land. And if you really want a formal debate, if you really think you won't smoke with me, then y'all come on over to BFTB's channel, join the Bare Knuckle Debate Series, and let's get it cracking, because that's the best debate series going right now on YouTube, and I'm about to be undisputed champion over there real soon. Real soon, in less than a week. So for anybody that don't know what I'm talking about, I will be debating Rachel Donaire over there. We're both unified champions over there. She's undefeated. I'm undefeated. We're meeting up for a great debate. She's gonna be defending her husband, Nonito Donaire. I'm gonna be rocking with Chocolatito, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, and we're gonna see how it shake out. But y'all know I got me. I always got me. Shout out to my dog Isaiah WYD being a member for 3 straight months. One of the best boxing channels, in my opinion. I appreciate the compliment, bro. We got Ray B with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. I appreciate you, dog. Then we got SBG Mello coming through with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Salute to my dog, SBG Mello. All right, let's roll up and see who we got in here, and then we're going to get to the show. Man, we got Ad Boy JR. Brandon Broussard, what's up, bro? Hold on, let me, like I'm frozen. Am I frozen up? Y'all let me know if my shit is tripping a little bit. It looked like it might have frozen for a minute. It looked like we might be good. So if y'all see any issues, anything, y'all let me know. All things in the building. What's up, brother? Huey Q, TY, 007, Mr. Make 'em Sick, Mr. Fist, Mr. Bono, Eric B, what up, bro? We got Big Braille, Tiff Ash, Sam Williams, Lee Jackson, Kevin House, what up, bro? Javon, what's good, bro? We got Texas 16 South, Blissum J, Everything Healthy, Nelly the Dunn, Million Films, Billy Wright, Jumbie 210, AJ 64, Kiro Black, what up, tired ass Cowboy fan, Realistic Washington fan. He said, I just bought a new whip. This is the first thing I'm playing in it. Yeah, man. Go ahead and christen that whip with an old KO86 show, man. You know what I mean? We got SBG Mello. We got Rodriguez Williams. What up, bro? We got Danetta 27. What's up? Poi Pounder NW. Danetta 27 again. What up? C Money Bed-Stuy. What's good with you? Big Bob Gunn. Isaiah, what's up? Dwayne Yosef. Jermaine 419. What up? 10 to God. What up, 10? Tez 305. What's happening? Joseph Jackson. What up, bro? We got 2 Cents Boxing in the building. What's up, 2 Cents? Y'all go subscribe over there to her channel, man. We got Big Bob Gunn. What up? Yeah, I know people talk crazy but don't want no smoke, bro. Both of them dudes I have no respect for anymore. I respect the grind, bro. I respect the dedication. I respect how they built their channels. You know, salute to them for that. But as far as like boxing talk and like men of integrity and moving a certain way, I got no respect no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still want that smoke. So again, invitation still staying, bro. Let's get it cracking over there on BF Neutral Platform. What's up? What's up? Otherwise, I'll hit y'all link when I got time, bro, like I always do. But if y'all really want smoke, if y'all about what y'all been saying about me, it should be no problem because we can get it cracking over on BF shit. But I ain't got too much more to say other than that. Niggas don't want smoke because niggas know what it is, bro. We got Robert Jones. What up? Milo. What up, Milo? Salute, homie. We got Rose Rax. What's up with you? Don Ballin, Kevin House, Winston Lee, John Byers. What up? Dry Turkey. What's up? Always Bet on Black. John Wick. Tim Carey, not Jim Carrey. What up? Quee in the building. What's good? Come on, I salute to you, homie. Here, Ken out. What's up? Savage Killer Queen says, KO, I sent you a video of what Roach said about Tank to your email. I think I got it. I think I did a video on it. Give me a second. Because I don't think you sent that today. I think you sent it yesterday. Yeah, I think I made a video on it that's going to drop after this live stream. What up? You got blocked by who? And that's cap right there. That's right there. You got blocked by who? I'm looking at your comment just fine. But let's talk about it. I got blocked for commenting about Tank's battery case that took 1 year and 10 months. Which battery case? What battery case took 1 year and 10 months? He's a whole comment deleted. I'm looking at it just fine. Which battery case you talking about took 10 months? Because that's some cap. That's some cap, bro. Put it in the comment section. No, I'll be looking for your comment. We got Edward Harris in the building. What up? We got Rod Netter. What up, Rod Netter? What up, bro? We got Kurt Hurd in the building. Zoomverse. What's up, Zoomverse? Salute to you, bro. Salute to you. Y'all go subscribe over to Zoomverse channel. Victor in the building. What up? Marshall Howell. What up? Am I on time? Yeah, you on time, bro. Can't call cap on facts. Okay. Bubs Boxing, what up, bro? Salute to you. Can't call cap on facts. Which case took a year and 10 months? Which one are you talking about? Desmond Johnson, what up? GB, what up? We got Kamal Eyes, two-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Boots and some Portuguese dude named Lima is next. Yeah, use Limo. Oh, and I remember you taking up for Boots. Okay, that's what I was fucking waiting on. That's what I was waiting on. Sit back and learn something, young man. That's what I thought you say. That is exactly what I thought you say. Sit back and learn something, young man. And then all you should say is KO, I was wrong, and I'll rinse you up. That's all you got to say. I'm the one capping, and then I'll rinse you up and we can move on. Yeah. I will rinse you up, and then we can move on. Now, you on some Vada shit. See, you already wasted my fucking time. You said it was the December 13, 2022 arrest. But it was filed on February 5th, 2020. How that makes sense, bro? I got it out here, Ken, out. Let me know if it keeps tripping. How does that make sense? The thing he got arrested for on December 13, 2022 happened December 2022. How did they file that in 2020, bro? Y'all keep saying I'm breaking up. How about now? Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. You wasting my fucking time, bro. You wasting my time. Okay, I'm clear. Okay, bet. So I don't need your link. You can't drop no links. This is what happened, good brother. No, I'm not on mute. This is what happened. I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Can y'all hear me? Mic check. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Hood Rich, what up? Aaron Muhammad, what up? Let me know when I'm good. GB say I'm good. All right, check it, bro. Asante Washington, for his case that he had in 2022. That case was filed in 2022 and dropped in 2023, like April or May of 2023. That is 5 months, brother. That is 5 months. All of that stuff happened in December. So it's no way possible that case was in 2020. You're getting it confused with the case that he had with the car. That's what you're getting it confused with, bro. Go do some more research and come back, bro. Like, that's all I can tell you, fam. The case that he had in 2022 happened in 2022, bro. And then it got thrown out 4 months later. The shit you're talking about in 2020 was something that happened in Baltimore, bro. It didn't even happen in motherfucking Florida, bro. You're tripping. Dead ass wrong. Go look it up. Come back. When you offer me my apology, then you have a wrench on this channel. Until then, bro, we're gonna get you up out of here for capping. We're gonna get you up out of here for capping, bro. I'm not gonna waste my time with you, dog. Go look it up. The phone call that the lady placed was in 2022. The charges were filed 2022. He was arrested in December. of 2022. And then the case was dropped in May of 2023. How you know you cap is because the shit that happened to him in 2020 didn't get dropped. He had to serve time for that. And he's still on probation for that. That case from 2020 didn't get dropped. And that's a case from Baltimore, Maryland, bro. You're wrong. Now let's get back to it, bro. Now I want to start off by talking about Jerron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, bro. I want to talk about, yes, Kevin, I don't know what these cats be talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, dog. Oh, man, you blood, my comment got deleted. My comment got deleted because I told a lie. Yeah, bro, your comment got deleted because you over here spreading misinformation. It's there for everybody to look up. He got probation in Baltimore with a Baltimore judge because the case from 2020 was in Florida. Nigga, shut up. Shut up. You're wrong, bro. You sound stupid. We got 200 people in the building. Please get the likes up to 150. Have we even got to 100 yet, by the way? Have we even got to 100 yet, by the way? Have we even got to 100 likes? Okay, we up over 100. Sunchild, what up? Yeah, Quick says a lot. Yeah, you just flat out lying, bro. I can't stand people that be lying and shit, man. Double, what up, bro? Now, Jerron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, let's talk about it. This Eddie Hearn shit is a fiasco. David, what up, bro? This Eddie Hearn shit is a complete and utter fiasco. Trap Band, what up? I emailed you, bro. I emailed you your pick. You know what I mean? Now, for Jerron Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz, you got Virgil Ortiz side saying, we ain't never got no offer. We don't know what you talking about for a third time. We ain't got no third offer. The first two, we was ready to go. This third one that Eddie talking about, we don't know shit about it. Boots Ennis put a tweet out. He said the truth is going to come to the light with a sunglass emoji on. Talking about shit is cool. Eddie Hearn says that Boots Ennis signed his part of the contract for the goddamn Virgil Ortiz fight. Golden Boy put a promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, said it's inevitable. Boots and Virgil are going to fight. They have to fight. Virgil Ortiz's manager and father say they don't know what the hell Eddie Hearn is talking about. Frederick Lil John, what up? Nostalgia Life, what's up? This is what I have to say about all of that, bro. Why is it that, well, let me run y'all through my thought process. When I heard all of this, the first thing I thought was this, bro. Be more, what up, homie? When I first heard all of this, the first thing I thought was this. How can Boots sign a contract with Eddie Hearn to fight Virgil Ortiz when Virgil Ortiz is not signed to Eddie Hearn? I know that probably went over some people's head. But when Eddie Hearn said he's already signed, he signed to me when he signed to me. Matter of fact, let me find it, bro. I don't want to misquote anybody. Let's run it down. Jerron Ennis, Eddie Hearn. What up, NHA? What's good, bro? Eddie Hearn says, we had a meeting with the Zone and Golden Boy. All the terms were set out for that big event. Jerron's new extension with us has signed for all of those terms to fight Virgil Ortiz next. How can he extend? How does signing to fight? Like the first thing I asked about, bro, in my head, John Wick says Virgil don't want smoke. Listen, we about to find out, but this is what I'm asking, John Wick. How can you sign the match room for a fight with Virgil Ortiz, bro? Drink my water. What up, L-Dub? What up? And I'm a diehard Boots fan. Can a Boots Ennis fan tell me how signing the match room you can get paperwork for Virgil Ortiz, bro? Y'all remember, see, I'm old enough to remember when Bud Crawford did the same shit and I was getting on his helmet. I was like, yo, you signed the Top Rank and then he sued Top Rank. And when paperwork came out from his Top Rank contract, he signed a contract where Top Rank had promised him an Earl Spence fight. And my question was, how can they guarantee him an Earl Spence fight when Earl Spence is not even signed to him? How can Matchroom guarantee Boots Ennis a Virgil Ortiz fight when Virgil is not even signed to Boots Ennis? I mean, when Virgil is not even signed to Matchroom. Puda Kid says, he said they met with the Zone and Golden Boy and made the deal. You got to play the clip, KO. I don't have to play the clip. All I have to do is read, bro. I can read very well. Now, the only way this shit can make sense to me if it's somehow Eddie Hearn is negotiating with Oscar De La Hoya and Virgil Ortiz daddy and them don't know it. And his management team don't know it. But why would Oscar De La Hoya do that? Why would he do that, bro? Why would he be negotiating a fight without knowing whether or not Virgil and his team is on board with it? It's just a lot of shit going on. We got the shit from February that didn't pan out. We got the shit from this year that didn't pan out. And now they telling us that a fight for January and February is done, but Virgil and them acting like they don't know what the fuck is going on. And then you got Eddie Hearn also saying they offered Rashidi Ellis $500,000. He didn't take it, but then he did take it, but he took it too late. He took the shit too late, and now they about to fight Use Limo. Can somebody explain to me exactly what the benefit is of being signed to Eddie Hearn? Don't you say your boy is scared, KO? Was he scared on February 22nd? Was he scared for this year in November? Go tell Turkey he's scared, bro. Go tell Turkey he's scared. Go tell Turkey that shit, bro. Don't tell me. Go tell Turkey he's scared because Turkey put it on Boots. I don't give a fuck who's scared. This shit is making me mad because I just want to see the fight and it ain't making no sense. What Eddie Hearn is doing ain't making no sense for Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis taking the tune up don't make no sense. Oscar De La Hoya negotiating. Eddie Hearn is too, Dundrick. That's the problem. It's a bunch of liars fucking talking, bro. Dominique, what up? That's the problem. Eddie is too. So is Oscar. All I know is motherfuckers acting like they ain't get no paperwork, no offer. And then it happens all the time, right? When it was February 22nd, Boots was like, man, I don't even know what y'all talking about. I didn't get no offer to fight Virgil. Now here it is for January 2025. Virgil team like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't get no offer to fight no motherfucking Boots. Somebody explain to me what the hell is going on. How all of these offers getting sent and the fighters don't know shit about it, bro. Can y'all make sense of that? This is why I keep saying, bro, the cryptic shit, we passed that, Boots. The cryptic, oh man, the truth gonna come to the light. Cool. Like, nah, bro. Let it be known what's up. Go directly at Virgil. Virgil, go directly at Boots. Let's get some straightening about this shit, because y'all boys need to fight. Y'all boys need to fight. Somebody lying to me. And I'm starting to think all y'all lying and y'all just playing the PR game and neither one of y'all want to fight each other right now and take that risk. That's where my head is leaning. This is some Shakur Stevenson, fucking Devin Haney shit where y'all got some sort of secret agreement to fight later on that don't nobody know about. We gonna meet all the way at the top for everything type shit. When it just get too hot, we just go to 140, bro. We just go to 140, bro. Clark Bay, what up? I'm just saying, Sunchild, like this is what this shit feel like. Like, what's going on? It's too much. It's too much posturing, bro. Here's my thing, right? It's too much, and I'm my camera ain't even on. Goddamn. It's too much posturing going on, bro. It's too much posturing going on in public where people are trying to save face. Anytime you got that shit going on, bro, my antennas go up. Somebody full of shit. Somebody full of shit. And I'm telling y'all, like, I'm leaning Eddie Hearn and them. And I'm telling y'all why, because they full of shit right now with his tune-up opponent. They can't even get him a good tune-up opponent. They telling you Rashidi took it, but he took it too late. What you mean he took it too late? The fight ain't till October. What you mean he took the 500K too late? And now y'all fighting a hungry fighter, this used limo dude, bro. What you mean he took it too late? Why is there a goddamn timeline on motherfucking Rashidi Ellis? I understood the Brian Norman shit because y'all had a mandatory coming up. And that shit was coming up and y'all was against the clock. I don't understand this shit. Why is the Rashidi Ellis shit? Why is there a timer on it? Why is there a timer on it, bro? Yeah, L-Dub told y'all you fighting used limo, bro. Used limo. He came in my chat and told y'all I think this nigga fighting used limo. And then Eddie Hearn out here, I sent the offer to Josh Kelly. We sent the offer to motherfucking Charles Conwell. We sent the offer to Rashidi Ellis. He didn't take it at first. He was asking for 800, 900,000, but then he came back and said we would take it. And by the time he said we would take it, it was too late. Why is it too late? Nigga, to fight in 2 months. But Hot Chuck already got a fight, Bud Jablonski. Can somebody please explain to me if Rashidi Ellis, right, said he would accept it out of Eddie Hearn's mouth. If he said he would accept it out of Eddie Hearn's mouth, and Eddie Hearn said he was too late, what made him too late? Can somebody let me know? Pat Greedy says, don't sleep on Rachel, KO. I'm not sleeping on nobody. I take everybody serious, bro. What do you mean? You think I'm going to lose or something? If you scared, just tell me you scared, Pat. If you worried, just tell me you worried, bro. Just show up. Just show up over the BFTB channel Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. You know what I mean? And let's see how that shit go. If you worried, just say you worried, bro. I'm not worried at all. I want you to win. Listen, bro, I'm not sleeping on nobody. I think she'll be one of the best opponents I've ever had. Straight up. And usually when I feel like you coming with something, I make sure that I'm fully and well prepared. Black Ma, what up? But I need Jerome. We can't call my dog Boot because I rock with Boots heavy. I can't call him a special talent, bro. I can't say I believe he's one of the most talented fighters that we have in the sport, period. And then be like, yeah, I'm cool with use limo, bro. Like, that's the best you can do. Chocolatito versus Donaire is a hell of a subject. Yeah, no layups. No layups. No layups, bro. Nah, I don't want no one-sided, no one-sided shit. I'm with it. And I know that she gonna ride. That's her husband, bro. Like, she about to ride. You feel me? So when I do what I do, it's no nothing. Like, she about to ride. That's her husband, bro. Like, love of her life, husband, fighter, Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? She about to ride. So that way, when I do what I do, can't nobody do anything but give me the credit for what I'm about to do and how I'm about to perform, bro. That's all. Like, who else put it on the line like that is what I'm saying. like what I'm saying is, who else put it on the line like that, bro? I'm gonna take my respect. Either people gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna take that shit. Straight up. And real ones already rocking, but the fake ones, bro, I'm taking my shit. Straight up. I'm taking my respect, bro. It is what it is. But what I'm saying about Boots, bro, is use limo is not enough. Use limo is not enough, bro. It's not good enough. Shout out Trey Cook with the 20 piece, 20 of them things, 20, bow, bow, bow. No biscuit in the super chat. Taking all bets. I got KO by KO over all content creators in any debate. Hey, you gonna make some money, bro. You gonna make some money, bro. Appreciate that, bud. I know you be disagreeing with a lot of shit I say, but I appreciate that comment, bro. You disagree all you want to, but you know your boy gonna show up. You know your boy gonna show up. I don't know 2 cents. I don't know if anybody betting or no money and no shit like that, but I'm sure people side betting and it's gonna be people that really want her to win, people that want, you know what I'm saying, me to win, bro. But I'm coming to cook. I'm coming to cook. And I know she coming to cook. I done heard the debate multiple times. It's gonna be an outstanding debate. But I tell y'all all the time, bro. I tell you all the time, I'm either whooping ass or you gonna get a classic. It's like those are your 2 options, bro. It's whooping ass or classic. That's all you get. So it is what it is, but I'm going for the knockout though. I'm going for it. And I know she is too. I'm on a knockout streak. I think she done knocked out everybody she done fought in that series. Like, yeah. I'm on like a 4-5 fight knockout streak. She on like I think she 5-0 and she done knocked out all her opponents too. And when a knockout over there mean if you win by 5 or more points. So the way he judged, you count up all the points. You count up all the points, right? And then the rebuttals eliminate each other points. If you win by less than 3 points, you won by split decision. If you win between 3 and 5 points, you win by unanimous decision. If you win by anything over 5 points, you win by knockout. You know what I mean? And so, and it's no favoritism. Like, it's just straight count, like how the punch counter in boxing. It ain't no favoritism over there on the brother channel, on brother BF channel. It's, nigga, you said this. This person said that. You rebutted them with this. So I'm taking that shit off. I'm taking that shit off. Right? It's just fire. It's 5:30. Gonna be over there at 5:30. Right? 5:30, Black Mile. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. We got Hidden Gem Entertainment, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He say boots ain't good to the fans. All tune-ups, no fades. Damn. We about to rock though. So my criticism of Boots, and then I'm gonna move to the next topic, y'all. But my criticism really stems from my belief in him, bro. I believe in Jerron Boots Ennis. Like I said, if you go back and you check the content when he first announced that he's moving up to 154, I said, look, y'all can have the field. I got Boots, bro. You know, on my Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Gervonta Tank Davis shit. It's who wins and why. Who wins and why? Prime for prime, but I'm ready to take it wherever it needs to go. You feel me? Like, my opponent bring up something that my fighter did when he wasn't in his prime, then I'm bringing up something that fighter did when they, like, I'm ready to go everywhere, Mr. Fist. It's supposed to be at their best prime for prime, who wins the fight and why. That's what it's supposed to be. But if it turned into something else, I'm ready to go there too. As always. So that's what it's supposed to be. But you know, that's what I'm gonna prepare for. But I'm preparing for everything because I'm facing a formidable opponent, bro. Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, bro. Now, moving on. Back to Boots. So that's where this conversation stems from. And I'm so disappointed that he's working with Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn is Eddie Hearn is one of them ones that just making him look bad, bro. From the shit that he said about Turkey and how he basically was like, yeah, we got the offer for Turkey, but Boots just want to be undisputed at 147 pounds. And then he's like, yeah, we got to go get him a fight now. Now he wants the undisputed. We got to try to go get him a unification fight. So admitting that they turned down Virgil earlier this year, but then they were able to get the unification fight. Okay, you get a reprieve. We cool with it. You fighting Stanionis? All right, bro, you got that unification you said you wanted. We're going to get off you a little bit. But now it's like, yo, you got the Virgil shit again. And Virgil's supposed to be fighting in October and November anyway. And Eddie and Turkey is saying the shit was real, but You wanted a tune up and shit? Nah, bro, that shit don't look right. That shit don't look right, bro. And so now it's like, okay, y'all negotiating the fight. So y'all might be fighting in January or February. Okay, we don't really care who you fight in October and November as long as you fighting Virgil in January or February. But now Virgil team calling cap on that. Then you got the team of Lifu shit. Then you got the claims of Devin Haney. I'm not saying I believe or don't believe all of this shit, but it's starting to look more and more like Boots is moving in a way to where it's like, bro, what are you doing? And it's not because I think he's scared. Like I refuse to believe you can look at Team Alifu or look at Devin Haney and be like, yeah, Boots didn't want to fight them because he was worried he was gonna lose to him. I refuse to believe you can look at Virgil versus Bahachuk and Bahachuk's lack of speed, his lack of explosiveness, and how easily he was able to touch Virgil. You can look at Virgil versus Mean Machine if you Boots Ennis in his team and see how Mean Machine was able to get off on Virgil, and you looking at Virgil as some unbeatable opponent that you scared of. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying though, bro, is this shit ain't looking good, bro. And I need my dog, one of my favorite fighters, Boots Ennis, man. Speak up, bro. Speak up. And then you can't say he got a problem with how Eddie is moving him. You can't say he got a problem with what Eddie Hearn is doing because he re-signed to him. He putting his career in his hands. You can't say he got a problem with Used Limo because he fighting Used Limo. You can't say he got a problem with how Eddie Hearn is pulling the plug on Rashidi Ellis because he's ain't saying shit about it. I need him going directly at Virgil Ortiz, bro. What you mean? What your daddy mean y'all ain't got no offer? We made the offer directly to Golden Boy. Fuck is you talking about? That's what I need to hear, bro. Like I need you. I need Eddie Hearn. Like Eddie Hearn, bro. He said Boots signed for Virgil. He said they negotiating directly with Golden Boy. Eddie Hearn needs to respond directly to Virgil Ortiz Senior. Say, bro, you need to talk to your promoter because we made the offer to Golden Boy directly. If you don't know, then now you know, homeboy. What's happening? What's happening? So if he ain't scared of ducking, what are we saying? Optics? I'm saying he's moving very methodically, bro, and it looked like a duck. And I want to call him a duck, but I like him so much. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because I know Oscar De La Hoya be full of shit. I know people be lying, bro, but where there's smoke, there is fire, homie. And everybody can't be saying the same shit about you. So everybody just lying on Boots, bro. From Turkey to Eddie himself to the Ortiz, everybody just lying on him, bro. That's what we want to believe, and we want to believe him. We want to believe the February 22nd shit wasn't real for the Riyadh season card earlier this year. The November shit wasn't real. And now what Rashidi Ellis is saying isn't real. Why you ain't telling Oscar to speak? Because Virgil Ortiz Sr. is speaking. Virgil Ortiz's manager came out and already said something. I need Boots Ennis or his daddy, his manager. Somebody need to say something outside of Eddie Hearn, bro. Somebody, bro. Please. Please. And like I said, it just need to be, hey, man, tune up. Like, look, we trying to make the Virgil Ortiz fight. They tripping with me. We done made an offer. This nigga lying. We made the offer directly to Oscar and them. Because what I saw Virgil and them say, look, bro, we ain't nobody gonna tell us when and where to fight. Both sides got to come to an agreement. We not waiting on him. So what's up? Like, we both got to come to an agreement. Boo should be like, all right, cool. Let's come to an agreement then. I'm ready to fight. What's up? We can do it next year. This is what I'm reading, right? This is what I'm reading. I'm going to read it to y'all. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. This is Virgil Ortiz Sr. responding to what Eddie Hearn said about they signed to fight Boots. I didn't know Eddie Hearn was Virgil's manager and told Virgil when he fights. I haven't heard anything, and it's not a, hey, Virgil, you fight my guy when I want. That ship has sailed twice. Virgil is on his own path no matter who anyone says, not waiting for anyone anymore. Okay? So Virgil is saying we already tried this shit twice. We ain't on your time. Right? Then somebody said y'all got 2 tune-ups, but won't let Boots get one. Now the ship is sailed, huh? Cold game. Virgil Ortiz says 2 tune-ups. You mean Virgil fighting 2 fights to see if his body can come back or he retires due to a condition that almost killed him as a tune-up? You're a special, different kind of guy. Right? Then somebody says, does that timeline not work? I prefer that they be both of their next fights. Virgil Ortiz says timeline. There's no timeline. It's not a only when you want it. So basically, what they're saying is, bro, we had an opportunity to fight already. We had an opportunity to fight already. You want to tune up. You want us to fight on your time. You want to tell us when you ready. Shit don't work like that. Shit don't work like that. I need them to get in the goddamn negotiation room and get out of here. Get out of here with this bullshit, though. And then because the promoter's saying something different and Boots' team is saying something different, somebody's fucking lying is what I'm telling y'all, bro. And it's looking like Virgil Ortiz and them were trying to catch Boots and be his first fight at 154, which, you know, they wanted it on their time. Let's try to catch him when he's vulnerable. Boots is being smart, saying, nah, I want to tune up, and then we'll fight. And Virgil like, nah, we already had the opportunity to. So what I'm telling y'all is they need to get down and dirty and they need to get this shit done, bro. They need to get this shit done. Straight up. They need to get this shit done. Something don't smell right. Something don't smell right at all. Rich.
Man, what's up? What's up? I just want to say something to Boots fans, man. They can't call nobody scary like they be doing the nigga Devin Haney, and they can't sit back and call people ducks if they not trying to defend it. If they trying to defend this shit, they should have no right in the world to call a nigga a duck. That's all I wanted to say.
Already, shout out to Rich. John Byers with the 2-piece in the super chat says Boots' only issue is how he moved in the media. Yeah, you gotta take up for yourself, bro. They trying to paint a very vivid picture, bro. Shout out to Trey Cook with the 20-piece, 20 of them things. Wow, appreciate you, Trey. No biscuit in the super chat. Ain't no way I'm gonna just sit down quiet as hell while I'm up the line on my name, especially my so-called promoter I just re-signed to. All facts. Pay, what up, bro?
What up? What up, KO? My issue is this, bro. Eddie and Oscar on the same page. Only person that's saying anything different is Virgil and Senior. But this same situation happened back when they first was finna fight. Or I guess Eddie jumped out the window basically saying that they was negotiating with Boots. Said that he didn't know nothing about the situation, and we still cook Boots for something that he didn't know about. Now it's the same situation, but I feel like it's more smoke for Boots than it is for Virgil.
But this situation happened twice with Boots, bro. And here's the thing too. Here's the difference. When it happened with Boots in February, they said, "Hey, we want to try to unify. We're trying to stay at 147 to unify. We're not trying to go up to 154." Virgil is saying, "We don't know shit about this. Y'all don't tell us when to move. But if we fight, both sides are gonna agree to it, and we gonna work it out." So they seem more open to actually negotiating the fight. Whereas they're not turning it down all the way. They're not saying, "No, we don't want no smoke. No, we good. We gonna do this. We gonna do that." They was ready to fight this year 2 times, bro. That's the difference.
But Senior was also the one that said that Boots had to wait in line or whatever. He not ready to fight. So that's what I'm saying, bro. With him, it's
because
like
they made him wait. They made them wait two times. I think to be honest with you, bro, I think it's leverage and posturing. But you got to understand, Boots and them made them wait twice. They was ready to go in February and this year, and so they made them wait twice. And now they making them wait twice. They be like, "Oh yeah, all right, now let's run in January and February when we ready to." I think it's just some negotiation bullshit going on where they like, "Nah, you ain't finna have the leverage over us. You don't run shit." Gotcha. And Boots and them is like, we do got the leverage. We do run shit because Boots and them is coming from, nigga, we coming to 154. We're going to take this fight first. Then we'll fight you. We're not going through Turkey. We're going to fight here in America. They trying to exert some sort of leverage. And it looked like Virgil and them not trying to let them do that, bro.
Got you. All right,
That's what it looked like to me, bro.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is, I wish Boots would have took the fight in February. I wish he would take the fight right now in November. And I hope they able to work the shit out for January and February. It look like they measuring dicks right now. Paul.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what it look like.
Yeah, that's fair, bro. Then we ain't got no smoke. It's fair.
Salute to my dog Page. Salute to my dog Page. Salute to him. But all I'm telling y'all is, bro, all of this shit will go away. Two things. Virgil and Boots need to talk for themselves, bro. They letting they promoters talk way too much for me. They letting other people talk for them way too much for me. Do you want it or not, bro? What we doing, fam? David Lynch, what up? Let me shout out my dog Kurt Hurd, man, gifting 10 membership to the channel. Salute to all the new members. Hope y'all enjoy the exclusive memberships, man. Hope y'all enjoy that. Shout out to Kurt Hurd for gifting the channel 10 more members. We got Hilltop 156 with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, early part of next year, Boots is putting Ortiz on a t-shirt, just like the Eagles are going to do the Cowboys on September 4th. Much love to your channel. Much love to you. Much love to you, Hilltop. You know, salute to you, bro. Salute to you, fam. Let me give you your wrench. You know what I'm saying? Give you a wrench and shit. Welcome to the game. We'll give you a wrench. You've been supporting for a long time, so welcome to supporting the channel. Now, after we give you the wrench, since you was talking about my Cowboys, we are gonna time your ass out. Yep, we're gonna time your ass out. We're just gonna give you a minute though. We're just gonna give you a minute though. You know what I mean? We're gonna give you a minute though, just 1 minute, and then we're gonna see you. We're gonna see you soon. We're gonna see you soon for talking shit about my Cowboy. Now we'll see you ass soon. Welcome to the gang though, but we're gonna time you out for about 1 minute, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Here Ken out with the 2-piece in the super chat. Could they be doing this to sell the fight? We'll see, bro. We'll see. Shout out to Victor with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat says, why does Boots need a tune-up, let alone a couple? Could it be Karen's lefts? Get him out of there. Oh, damn, Victor, why you going at Boots like that, man? Why you going at Boots like that, bro? Don't do Boots like that, man. Don't do my dog Boots like that. Tunnel Vision say, why you making me wait until 4 for the Ennis Ortiz video? It ain't right. No, bro, I gotta do my live stream. If I'm going live and my video drop at the same time, then y'all ain't gonna watch it. Y'all not gonna watch it, bro. Like y'all gonna be between the two. So you gotta wait till I'm done with the live. Then I'm dropping content all day. 308 people in the building. Can we get the likes to 200, please? Where we at on the likes, man? 321 now in the building. Can we get the likes up over 200, please? Can we get the likes up over 200, bro? I need the likes up over 200. Yeah, we got to get over 200, bro. It has to happen. It has to happen. We got David Lynch with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. Tank gonna knock Lamont Roach. I don't know if I want to say that. I'm just gonna say he gonna knock him out. I don't know what that is, bro. David, pause, David. Shit. Pause, brother. Pause, David. Shit. Pause, bro. What was that? What are you doing, bro? David, you done had a Bloody Mary. You know them old cats be drinking Bloody Marys and shit in the morning. You done had a Bloody Mary? Rig, what up? Jay Simon, what up? Ty, what up? You're over there drinking, bro. What are you doing with your life right now, bro? What kind of weed you been smoking, bro? Okay. Yeah, hella pause. Yeah, that was wild. Over 300 people here at this so-called huge channel say they not. You know what it is, man. You know what it is, brother Huey Q. Yeah. Not giving him any clap by coming over there. Nigga, we go live at the same time, bro. More people will be over here than over there, though. Facts. Facts. And this ain't even my normal day. This ain't even my normal day, but it is what it is, bro. Shout out to Trey too. It is what it is, bro. I want the clout. Nah, I do this shit because I feel like I'm the best. Y'all niggas crazy. Shout out to Trey. You gotta go, Trey Cook. You have to go to you gotta be on your computer, bro, and able to join the channel, bro. Shout out to Trey W. 2, 3, 4, 5 of them things in the super chat. Just watch the Tank Roach fight again. Can't wait till the rematch. We putting heads on sticks. That's better than what David said. I ain't gonna lie to you, Trey. Trey, that one's better. I can say that one because the head on the stick, if you remember Ghost of Mars, the Ice Cube movie, you know what I'm saying? If you know how the Indians used to carry it where they put the pike in there and they chop your head off and put like, I can rock with that one. The shit that David said, though, we can't read that out loud. Just as a heterosexual man, I can't read no shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out Kamal Eyes. 20 of them things. 20 little twin, you feel me? Knocking, let me in. 20 piece. Bow. No biscuit in the super chat. It says Boots re-signed with Eddie Hearns when he should have gone to the PBC or signed with Jake Paul. He's now a boo-boo. Talking about Demetrius Andrade and Crawford 2.0. I stopped co-signing Boots when he re-signed. He's part of Eddie's bait and switch and gaslighting. Come on. So then what you just admitted was I was right. When you was debating with me about Boots Ennis, I was right. I just saw it coming before you did. Come on. Salute to you for coming to the right side of history. Shout out my dog Kamal, man. Shout out my dog Kamal. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Tim Carey, not Jim Carey. Shout out to Kamal, though. That's a smart brother. He be doing his shit. Tim Carey, not Jim Carey. 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He just showing love to the channel. And we appreciate you over here, Tim Carey. Not Jim Carey. You know what I mean? We appreciate you over here. Now, he said he proved me wrong by re-signing. Hey, man, I saw the shit coming. That's all I'm telling you, man. Shit don't be looking right. Now, moving on, bro. Shout out Kathina's Gill. What up? Red Oak in here, but he late. It's all good. You on time. You here? You on time, brother. Moving on, bro. I believe Gervonta Tank Davis's case is about to get dismissed. Now, let me say again, I'm not saying guilt or innocence here. I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to pretend to know what happened. I don't condone domestic violence in any way. I don't believe in putting your hands on women, especially when you are a professional fighter and you have the skills and the talent and the strength that Gervonta Tank Davis has. I'm not saying I believe in any of that. I'm giving my opinion. He's about to get off on this case, and this case is about to get dismissed. Now, I'm not saying that for no reason. I need y'all to understand that. I believe what I believe because of the writing on the wall and the tea leaves that I'm seeing from how his legal team is moving and how his professional team is moving. Legal team, obviously, the people that's handling the case for him. I don't believe that they waived all their pretrial hearings because they felt like they had a trash-ass case. When you waive your pretrial hearings and you want to go directly to the smoke, you believe in yourself. You believe in your case. That's number one. Number two, the way that PBC is moving. People can say PBC don't talk. They do talk with their actions. You just got to pay attention to their actions. They did 2 drops this past week. They did a drop on their Twitter promoting Tank Davis's ring IQ, showing what he did to Ryan Garcia, and on their Facebook. And they did a drop of the Lamont Roach fight that Tank Davis had to their YouTube channel on the PBC official channel. Those 2 things promote Tank Davis. Those 2 things promote Tank versus Roach 2. Those 2 things put Tank Davis in the limelight. Why would they waste those drops if they were worried about him fighting? Why would they waste those drops if they thought this case wasn't going to go his way? What you have to understand is that Al Heyman, Louis DeCubas, the people that are running PBC, they have information that you, the watcher of this channel, and I do not have. You have to understand that, bro, so you can understand where I'm coming from. That means they already know what his argument is. They already know whether or not his BM has decided to recant her testimony. They already know whether or not she has decided to not testify. They already know whether or not she's reached out to the state and said, I don't want to press charges. They know all that already. It's common sense. How do they know that? Number one, they're running Tank Davis's career. Number two, they knew about the damn charges. They knew about the warrant before you and I did. That's why they didn't announce the fight for August the 16th. That's why he began promoting the fight with his drops on Instagram, his drops on Twitter, him and Lamont Roach going back and forth, and then automatically he just stopped. And the fight didn't get announced. And everybody was like, yo, what the hell is going on? When they going to announce it? They knew this shit was happening way back in June when the shit first happened. So if they knew that back then, isn't it safe to say that they know what the fuck is going on right now? Isn't it safe to say that they know, oh, okay, so she decided to change her mind? Oh, I bet. Oh, that's y'all case? Oh, y'all got video of this? Oh, y'all have a picture of that? You don't think they know what's going on? What up, AJ64? Salute to you. I'm arguing that they do. I'm saying that they do. And for those reasons, they move in the way that they move. Straight up. So, Tank Davis haters, get ready, bro. Get ready. People that was counting their eggs before they hatch, get ready. They always say I'm reaching, Tommy, and I reach right into another take that ages like fine wine. You're right, Tommy. I'm reaching right into another take that I believe is going to age like fine wine. Just like the take of Lamont Roach ain't going to wait on. Lamont Roach ain't going to move on. I was reaching in too. KO is reaching. Lamont Roach about to move on. He leaving Tank behind. KO don't know what he's talking about. Anybody want to take that bet again? Anybody want to take that bet? Remember I told y'all that Lamont Roach was going to wait until the conclusion of this goddamn case to see what the fuck he was going to do? Keisha, what's going on? Remember I told y'all he was going to wait and he ain't finna announce a fight. He not going to move on. He not going to get into any serious negotiations with anybody. It's Saturday, August the 9th. August 12th is right around the corner. You notice how all these people was talking shit, but nobody took that bet the moment I laid it out. The moment I laid down the gauntlet, all the jokes stopped, all the talking stopped. Ain't nobody took that bet yet. Think about how many people come by this channel troll. Think about how many people make videos about my takes. How many people say I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm reaching. I don't have any inside sources. I don't know what's going on. Why won't nobody take that bet? Because they know the shit don't make no sense. Number one, if you Lamont Roach, you already got the goddamn, you got an agreement that's already binding, bro. You got an agreement that's already done. PBC ain't started business for a goddamn venue, booking off venues, booking off dates. Doing this, doing it. They're not doing all of that shit for a fight that's not done. They're not promoting you for free. Nobody still even answered that question. If the fight's not done and Tank Davis is going to be sitting out till next year, my bad, bro. Let me know if it keep going. If the fight not done and he's sitting out till next year, can somebody tell me why they would give Lamont Roach free promotion by dropping that fight? Why would they be promoting Tank Davis's ring IQ if he's sitting out till next summer? Remember, y'all, somebody came by here telling me that somebody said that Tank Davis called them personally and said he's sitting out all the way until next summer. If that's the case, why is PBC wasting good promotion on him? Why are they dropping this fight if he ain't gonna fight for another 11 months? Why are they dropping this goddamn ring IQ promo on all their social media handles if he gonna be out for 10 or 11 months? Don't that seem like a waste to y'all? So I fully anticipate that these charges are gonna be dropped, bro. I fully anticipate that the fight announcement is gonna come for October or December. I'm told possibly September as well. Brashley. Yes, I just said October or December. Chill out. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Likely October. And what I'm pushing for my connections that I've told them, the people that I know that's really close to Tank, I said, man, the moment he get off, he should wait an hour and do some Kendrick Lamar, do some Kendrick Lamar shit. And the moment that he get off, he should announce the fight the same day. I've already said that shit. A-Side, what's up, homie? I've said that shit. Do you understand how much that would break the internet, bro? Do you understand how much that would break the fucking internet, bro? Envy the guy, what up? Get off on that shit, and then if you get off on that shit, announce the fight the same fucking day. Internet go crazy, bro. Internet go crazy. Hunter on the Hunt, what's up, homie? He been a member for 2 straight years. He say, what up, KO? My guy, salute to you. That shit would go dumb. Talk about promotion. L-Dub says they dropped Lubin KO this morning. I hope that means they will win the purse bid for Bakram versus Lubin. Quite possibly, but peep this, though. Peep this. Lubin's not even signed to PBC. But they might be able to win the purse bid. They got a real good relationship with who he is working with right now, ProBox TV. You think they dropping his shit if they don't have nothing going on with Lubin and Bakram? I believe not, number one. Or L-Dub. Maybe Bakram and Lubin gonna be on the Tank and Roach card. Talk to me. Maybe Bakram and Lubin is gonna be on the Tank and Roach card because that's not a main event fight. Damn good fight, not a main event fight. But if they're doing that shit for Lubin and you know it's for a reason, isn't it safe to say that they dropping Tank Davis shit for a reason too? Somebody talk to me. What's up, Chase Benjamin? Somebody talk to me. Lubin not even signed him. Lubin not even his name like that. He got a purse bid coming up. They might be in business with him. And so they dropping this knockout. They dropping shit to build it up. What up, Cam J? You think they doing that shit for Lubin, but they just dropping Tank shit for no fucking reason. Like, yo, let us just drop this shit. Let's give Lamont Roach some free publicity, even though Tank is scared to the motherfucker. Let's drop this shit again. Tank not fighting again until 2026 in the summer, but let's just drop this shit. Let's just drop this shit, bro. Jumbie says as soon as they try to get hype for Canelo and Crawford, PBC is going to drop the Tank fight. That's going to go dumb. That's going to go dumb if they do that, bro. Straight up. Now, I want to talk about this too because Lamont Roach seems to be delusional and seems to think that Tank Davis is scared of him. I got a clip sent to me and I got a video coming on it as well, but we're going to talk about it really quickly for this show. And that is this, bro. He says that Tank Davis is scared and he's ducking God's plan. And that his message is either you want to fight or you don't. I just want to ask a series of questions, bro. Just, you know, somebody, maybe y'all can ask me, you know, answer this for me, bro. Maybe y'all can answer this for me. KO needs some boxing news right away. What do you mean by that? Old money swag. Don't block them. Tell me what you mean by that. Matter of fact, you ain't got to tell me what you mean by that. Hit the link and tell me what you mean by that. Don't type it. Don't type it, bro. Hit the link and tell me what you mean by that comment right there. You got 30 seconds, then the shooter's going to be on your ass. You got 30 seconds, then the shooter's going to be on you, bro. Andy Gill, what up? All right, y'all go ahead and shoot his ass down, man. Y'all go ahead and shoot his ass down, man. The link, you can still hit the link even though they shot your ass down. I don't know what you meant by that. I don't do the subliminal shit. KO needs some boxing news right away. The hottest news in boxing is what's going on with Gervonta, Ennis, and Vergil Ortiz right now, and the fact that Tank Davis has a court case coming up on Tuesday. That's the hottest news in boxing. So why would I not be talking about it, bro? You sound stupid. I'm going to say it over again, bro. If you want people to be talked about on this channel, show me that you care about it. Buy they fights. When I drop a video on them, watch that shit. I don't know who your favorite fighter is or what news you want me to be covering, brother. Right? But what I will say is we cover the hottest topics over here. The topics that fans care about the most. So if you support your favorite fighter or you support something else, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more. Or if you want to hear me talk about shit that people ain't talking about, you got to join the members of the channel. And we cover Artur Aranesian versus Denise. What's his goddamn name? The Denise dude out of Dominican Republic. We got a prediction on that. Sorry, bro. Sorry, we cover the hottest topics over here. It is what it is. Now, moving on, bro. Moving on, fam. My questions to people that say Tank Davis is scared of Lamont Roach. Right? And to Lamont Roach saying that, right? If he's scared, if he don't want no smoke, then why did Lamont Roach go to camp? If the fight is not happening and he's scared and it might not happen and it probably ain't gonna happen, then why haven't you moved on? Hmm? If Tank Davis is scared, why would PBC even negotiate with you in the first place if Tank Davis don't want the fight? I want y'all to notice all these questions that nobody is answering. I'm going to ask that one again. If he don't want the fight and he's trying to move on from you, why did PBC negotiate with you in the first place? If he's scared and he don't want the fight, why would PBC drop y'all's fight on Monday of y'all fighting each other? If you moving on and he ain't fighting you, why have you reacted to y'all's fight 13,000 times? I got so many questions. This nigga has reacted 1,800 times to his fight with Tank. Why? He's scared of you. You won so clearly, right? Braxton said they might fight at the presser. Nah, I think they're going to get to that money, bro. Shout out to Victor with the 5-piece in the super chat. Lamont Roach, who that? You know, Ninja Tank beat his ass. Oh, that boy, throw him in the Tank beat that ass pile with the rest. Oh, damn. We got Trap Band with the 5-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. He's just showing love to the channel. Appreciate you, bro. Chris Trucker says he act like Tank can't just move on. LOL. You got to draw, my guy. Listen, all the options that niggas think is his options is really Tank options. That's why I don't understand the play. Oh, he's scared. We just gonna move on. With or without him, I might do this. You might do what? Go back to Pro Box TV? Because you definitely ain't gonna fight Gary Russell Jr. Tank would get the fight first because they could actually make money off of that fight. You damn sure ain't finna get Pitbull. Tank would get the Pitbull fight because they can make money off of that fight. You damn sure not. Top Rank is not finna be like, yeah, bro, we want the Roach and Team Alifu shit. No, they want the Tank Team Alifu shit because they'll make money off of that fight. Shakur Stevenson is going all the way till next year, bro. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Abdullah Mason already got a fight. Dank Father, what up, homie? T-Will, too real. I'm starting to think Lamont doing all this because PBC is paying him to promote the fight while Tank is dealing with his situation. I disagree. I think he's doing all of this because he's being made to stay in the dark. They're not telling him anything. Hey, this is when we're going to announce it. Hey, this is the date we're thinking about. hey, this is what it is. No, they're telling man, just be ready. We go announce it when we're ready. Hey, we ain't got to tell you shit. We got a signed deal. We'll announce the fight when we're ready. I don't think it's that. I think he's pissed off because all the clout he think he got this shit off of, all of the name he think he got off of, he's slowly but surely realizing the relevancy is just because it's Tank, bro. It's not really people fucking with you. It's not because really you really got a whole bunch of fans. Because in the reality of the situation is, all the options you think are yours, they all prefer to fight Tank over you. That's the reality of the situation. The reality of the situation is, you're not gonna get this type of money nowhere else. And you have signed paperwork already. The fight is already agreed to. And Gary Jonas is not gonna burn his bridge with PBC because you want to be impatient, bro. That's just the reality of the situation that people have to come to, that Lamont Roach and all these Tank haters, that's what they're gonna have to come to terms with, bro. Is the fact that Gary Jonas ain't finna burn no bridge. He gonna be like, yeah, Lamont's gonna wait. He'll be mad or whatever. And PBC ain't gonna give him no inside info to be going all hard and shit, knowing that, okay, I got the date, I bet. Okay, they still gonna announce it. No, they gonna keep you in the dark, bro. That's what I believe. I believe he just wants to, he's trying to, he thinks he's bigger than he is now, number one. Number two, I think he's mad that they keeping him in the dark and treating him like they have all the leverage over him, which they do. He don't like that shit. That's what I believe, bro. That's my honest opinion, is he's lashing out because they're like, nigga, we'll announce him when we ready. Shit. Man, can I just get some info? What's going on? Like, what y'all thinking? No, nigga, we'll announce him when we ready. If you want to move on, good luck, nigga. Good luck, nigga. Shout out to Here Ken Out with the 5-piece in the super chat. That's what I believe, bro. People might believe other shit. He say Lamont for real, one lame ninja, and I can't wait for Tank to put him on the stretcher. This front he doing is crazy work. I'm told, bro, that Tank Davis is only coming back for Lamont Roach. That's the only fight he want right now. And that he is infuriated that Lamont Roach has used his name the way he's used his name to build himself up, and he want to beat that nigga ass. That's a quote, bro. That's a quote. You ain't got to believe me. I only be proven right like the majority of the time. You ain't got to believe me, bro. I'm not asking anybody to believe me. I'm only telling you what I'm being told, and then I sit back while it takes age like fine wine and say I told you so. But that's what's really going on. Anybody telling you anything else is fucking crazy, bro. We got Travis Kirkland, 10-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, Tank about to do Roach like Mike did Nick Anderson when he said 45 isn't 23. And Mike came out the next game and F him up bad. Tank about to style on Roach like he did Pedraza. Shout out Crypto Keeper with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He says, I'm a Tank guy, but doing Roach like that is weak. Doing Roach like what? Crypto Keeper. Making him wait. Not letting him do that. Let me ask you this. Was it weak to petition to get the fight overturned and try to get an email victory? Was it weak to go on a victory tour when you got a draw? Was it weak to start using somebody's name like you never used before to try to build your social media platform all because you got a draw with them? Was that shit weak? Was it weak to say you don't believe he got something in his eye, but then use that same argument to try to get the fight overturned? Like, if we talking about weak shit, bro, you know what I mean? Like, if this is weak, what was all of that shit? Is it weak to say that he's scared of you and he ain't held up his end of the bargain when you know that his promoter ain't reaching out to you unless he's good with it first? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's weak. To me, the shit that I don't agree with, that I do have a problem with Tank doing, is not paying that man his bet. That's where I'm like, nah, pay him his money. That's where I'm at with it, bro. Everything else, y'all can miss me with that shit. Straight up. Because what's weak, right? What's really weak is to pretend to be somebody's friend when you really don't fuck with them, so they don't see you coming. That's some weak ass shit. See, if I don't like you, you're gonna know I don't like you, and it's gonna be smoke, and I'm coming directly at you. I'm not gonna pretend we cool. When in the back of my mind, I know I'm coming at you. I want your spot. I'm jealous of what you got, and I'm trying to take it, but I'm using it as a tactic to try to make you not see me coming and slow walk you. Lamont Roach is a slow walker, bro. He a slow walker. I'm gonna make you think we cool. I'm gonna make you think it's all good. I'm gonna make you think it's all respect. But then after the fact, show no respect towards the man. No respect towards him. No respect towards the opportunity. Shitting on him, belittle him, and use his name to prop himself up. With friends like that, who the fuck need enemies? Straight up. This might be getting too real for some of y'all, but that's honest, bro. Like real talk. With being cool with somebody like Lamont Roach and how he behaved post Tank fight, who needs any enemies, bro? Who needs any enemies? But it's all good. Because now everybody sees what it really is. There's no friends, there's no love lost, and hopefully they both carry like that to the ring, bro. Because they got a lot to stand on, the both of them. The both of them, right? I had saw something I wanted. And then another date that could be possible, bro, that I think would be crazy. That would be crazy for Tank versus Lamont Roach is if they do the shit in November. If they do the shit in November, if they announce the shit for November 22nd to fuck with Turkey, to go at that Turkey card, announce that shit in November. Chris says, I'm from Baltimore. We know DC dudes are often very passive aggressive. Not all, but often. I'm not surprised, KO. I don't like passive aggressive shit, bro. Because they don't go together. Passive aggressive just seems like you scared to show what you truly think. In my opinion, bro. Like, I don't like that term, and I don't like people that exhibit that type of. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking with it, bro. Like, passive aggressive, like either you passive or you aggressive. If you passive aggressive, you trying to hide some shit from me. You either trying to hide your passiveness from me and you faking that you aggressive, or you either trying to hide your aggression from me and you faking that you passive. Either way, I don't like that shit. I don't fuck with it. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that, bro. Hold on, y'all. I got some messages. Boxing and Barbecue says, I disagree. DC definitely not passive. That's just Lamont sneaky arse. I mean, yeah, I ain't never been to DC, bro. I don't know nothing about how they get down out there. I'm just saying I don't like passive aggressive shit at all. I don't like that shit. So y'all can miss me with the weak shit, bro. Y'all can miss me with this is weak. He need to be telling them this, telling them that. No, nigga, you know you got a fight sign. Just train. Just train. Roach on Twitter saying he wants to fight Gary Antoine. Gary Antoine said we can spar because you already got a fight coming up. Uh-oh. Gary Antoine said I can help you get ready for your fight that you got coming up. You ain't numbered down the road. You already got a fight coming up. We can spar. Cause you and I can help get you ready because you're supposed to be fighting the Southpaw. You got a fight coming up. How would Gary know that? Just saying, bro. Last thing I want to talk about, then I'm going to drop the link, bro. And again, I want to let y'all know, bro, for those y'all that just got in here, man, if you weren't here earlier in the show, y'all be sure to pull up over on BFTB next Thursday. What's up, B-Hay? Salute, homie. Y'all be sure to pull up to BFTB next Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. BFTB Boxing. I'm going to be debating for the Undisputed Championship over there against Rachel Donaire. It's gonna be a fire ass debate. Y'all come pull up, man. Well, let's make this shit go crazy. Let's get him as many views. Let's get this debate trending. Let's have a whole boxing community talking about this shit, man. We're gonna show up and we're gonna show out, man. It's gonna be a hell of a time. It's gonna be a hell of a debate. Y'all pull up on us, man. It's gonna be real, man. It's gonna be real fun. GXTV, what up? Come on, eyes with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. It says Mr. Gary Russell Jr. has Lamont Roach shook. Here's what I say about that, bro. Gary Russell Jr. fam is calling out Lamont Roach, and I ain't got no problem with it because Lamont Roach said that he would fight Gary leading into the first Tank fight. But Mr. Gary Russell Jr., I need you to be more active. And if your brother is saying Lamont Roach got a fight coming up, then that means you know he got a fight coming up too. That means you know he got a fight coming up too. But hey, man, you know, do your thing, bro. Do your thing, fam. Do your thing. All I know is Tank versus Roach is the only thing I want to see either one of them two brothers doing, bro. Straight up. And Gary do this all the time, bro. Gary, like, just stay active, fam. What up, KQ? Stay active. Like, really fight somebody. Like, you don't really get a shot at the top by beating Castaneda, bro. Castaneda ain't gonna do it for you, dog. What is the topic? Chocolatito versus Nonito Donaire. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez versus Nonito Donaire. Who wins and why? Tricond. Obviously, she's going to be debating on behalf of her husband. And I'm going to be debating on behalf of Chocolatito. How would they know he got a fight coming up? PBC not telling them dudes nothing. Because Gary Antoine's on the undercard. Is my microphone working? Because Gary Antoine is on the undercard, Chris. Gary Antoine was always on the undercard. But don't go tell nobody that, bro. Don't tell nobody that, bro. Keep that between me and you. No, I'm not. You got to debate with a little bit of emotion. You just got to control it. No, I'm not. To be honest with you, I chose that topic because when I do what I do, I don't want any excuses, bro. Like, just being real with you. We tried to land on a couple of other topics that we couldn't agree to because we had the same opinions on those, bro. But I chose that we agreed on that topic, and I bought the topic. You know, I bought the topic to Rachel, and she agreed to it. But I want something that I know. I want something that she know. I don't want no layup, bro. Like a lot of y'all, David, a lot of y'all pick topics and you lose before the debate even starts. It's certain people that you can debate, and if you choose the wrong topic, you already lost, bro. I see a lot of y'all do that over there all the time. Cause it's certain topics where the facts just ain't in your favor. And if somebody know all the facts, you cooked. You cooked. And a lot of y'all do that over there. You debate off of emotion and you choose your topic off of emotion, and it's a lose topic for you against certain individuals. Like, I'll give you a couple of mines. I debated Abdullah Mason versus Floyd Schofield after the sparring session had got released. That's a losing topic. for my opponent, bro. It's a losing topic. Right? There's no if you know all of the facts of the Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield situation, you can't win taking up for Schofield, bro. It's impossible. Right? Should Tank retire from boxing or not? It's a losing topic, a topic that was picked off of emotion, out of hate. You can't win that topic. You can't win on that topic, bro. It's over with for that topic, bro. Like, you cooked. Dank says, I'll be your mandatory by next weekend. We'll see, bro. We'll see. We'll see. I got to get this dub first. Man. It's gonna be a good one. Last thing I want to talk about, bro. Brian Norman Jr. Cardenas, what up to Cardenas? At 135, excluding Tank, who are the best two fighters at 135 and should they fight? Abdullah Mason and Shakur Stevenson. And hell yeah, they should fight. Abdullah Mason and Shakur Stevenson. Yes, they should fight. Everybody that's the best should fight. Everybody that's the best should take the fight. Yes. Now, Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Jr. said, once a lame, always a lame. And that Devin got a little bit of money, and that didn't make him change from being a lame. Right? And he's talking, him and his father talking like Devin Haney is just some regular fighter. Like they don't see nothing special. They don't see anything jaw-dropping, anything they can't handle. And they saying they're going to knock Devin out. I hope for the sake of Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. that they're preparing for the best Devin Haney they can prepare for. I wouldn't even, if I'm them, right? If I'm them, yes, I'm preparing to cut off the ring. Yes, I'm preparing to make sure that I'm ready to chase a rabbit, so to speak. But I'm also not watching the fucking Jose Ramirez fight. I'm watching Devin Haney versus Regis. I'm trying to prepare for that one. And then if the scary ass one show up, if the scary ass dude show up, then we gonna adjust accordingly. Because if the scary ass dude show up, he got no shot to beat Brian Norman Jr. You need the Devin that fought Regis to show up if he gonna have a chance. So I hope Brian Norman and his father, and I hope y'all not overlooking Devin, bro. I hope you're not overlooking. You say, I'm trying to send a super chat, but it won't go through. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Everybody else is working. I hate that's happening, bro. I appreciate your support either way. Thank you, Sam. If you got a Cash App, you can do the Cash App. If not, bro, just enjoy the show, man. You support all the time. Which sparring partners should Norman bring in camp to prepare for Haney? I see what Jamal James is up to. I see what Jermaine Ortiz is a good one too, yeah, for sure. Could see what he's up to. I see what Arnold Barboza is doing. I see what Honor Barboza is doing. Guys like that, bro. Jamal James, Jermaine Ortiz would be good. Honor Barboza, people like that. And I'd have them, I'd use Jamal James to try to see about the distance control, like the Devin that don't run. You know what I mean? The Regis Prograde Devin, I'd have him trying to spar like that since he's longer and try to navigate that reach. And then I'd have Jermaine Ortiz or Honor Barboza move around the ring and work on cutting off the ring like how Devin fought against Jose Ramirez. So I'd make Jamal James, if I'm his coach, which I'm not, I'd make Jamal James give me that Devin Haney, Regis Prograde, Devin Haney Lomachenko look. Distance control, jab in your face, half step backs, shit like that. I thought about Michael Fox, but he's a southpaw, Mr. Fish. I thought about Michael Fox, but he's a southpaw, bro. So it literally went in my mind. I was like, nah, he's a southpaw. And I use Jermaine Ortiz for the movement. Honor Barboza for the movement. Jamal James for the length. L-Dub, that would be my stuff. Trey Cook says, I sent a cash out. Amari Jones is pretty good. Yep. It's a good one. And he was signing him, so yeah. That's a good take, bro. Shout out to my dog, Trey Cook. Say, block me from sending my super chats. 5 piece in the cash app. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, homie. Chris says, who do you bring in if you Devin? Damn, it's tough because I don't want to get my head knocked out in sparring. Shit. I mean, you definitely got to find a power puncher with a left hook. Definitely got to find somebody with a left hook. For sure. Somebody that's athletic. Somebody that can move with you and try to cut the ring off. Santillan punch way too much, and he a southpaw. He a southpaw. Said Ryan Garcia. No. Can't bring in Ryan Garcia, bro. I mean, people in and around Devin's weight class really don't fight like Brian Norman. And you can't get somebody too big. You can't get somebody too fucking big. Gary Antoine Russell is a southpaw. That don't make no sense. Barbara D with the 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. She said absolutely nothing. She just showing love to the channel. I don't know. That's a tough one, y'all. Charles Conwell might be too damn big, bro. But that would be a good one. Elvis Rodriguez is a southpaw. Boots would damn near destroy Devin. No. Boots ain't finna be Devin Haney's sparring partner, y'all. Conwell would be a good one. I worry that he's too damn big and strong. But that would be a good one. They had to tell Conwell to put on some goddamn Ugas don't hit hard enough and he old as hell. Rohan Polanco is young and hungry. And I don't think that would be a good one though, but I don't think that would make sense. You know what I mean? Hold on, give me a second, bro. Just trying to. Keyshawn ain't doing nothing. That'd be okay. Okay, yeah, I see it, Isaiah. I see it. Appreciate you putting it in there for me, bro. We got Sam Williams with the 10 piece, 10 of them things in that super chat with the super sticker. I appreciate you, bro. Lee Jackson with the 5 piece. No biscuit in the super chat. He said absolutely nothing. Just showing love to the channel. Blair Cloud might be a good one. Yeah, now y'all giving me some names, some athleticism. some power, but Blair Cobb is a southpaw too. I hope the Devin that Smoke Regis shows up against Brian Norman. Much more riskier fight, but a better chance at winning is to me, Tez. Like that Devin got a chance to win it because he could possibly style and look good in that fight. The one that's gonna run away from Norman the whole time, the scary one, bro, that you're not winning that fight. Conwell about to fight on a PBC Golden Boy card in October. That'd be some good camp then. That'd be a good camp then. Boy say Tevin Farmer. Nah, y'all tripping. Tevin Farmer? Tevin Farmer? Nah. We need to press the gas on Keyshawn versus Frank. Both of them need to get back. They saying Frank Martin about to fight Arnold Barboza Jr. Keyshawn say he ain't coming back. He's inactive squad, bro. You're not winning that Tom and Jerry shit, bro. That shit is over with for Turkey's cars, bro. That's why Shakur had to fight how he fought. If he run away from Brian Norman the whole time, number one, you ain't gonna do nothing but make Brian Norman more confident, bro. You're not gonna do anything but make him more confident because he's chasing you around the ring. You fighting scary. That's not gonna look good to the judges, bro. Telling you right now, that's not gonna look good to the judges at all, bro. He gonna have to really style and really show some boxing to win, bro, and get the people in his favor, bro. You hear anything about Tank Case? Rumor is it's about to be dismissed, bro. It's getting dropped. I'm gonna leave it at that. And I think so too, is my opinion. So we'll see what happens, but everything's to me is pointing to, from what I'm being told, and just me looking at stuff that everybody has access to, like how PBC is moving, how Lamont Roach is waiting, how they're expediting the case. Everything's leading me to believe that shit gonna get dropped, is what I'm saying. I don't understand how people will believe Shakur gonna fight Timmy Lifu, but don't believe Tank Roach rematch is happening. Cause man, now this shit go 2 cents. It's just hating, it's a hate tank train going out there. You know what I mean? It's a hate tank train. So you can see that they got the venue booked. You can know that they've agreed to it. You can know that both fighters was in camp. You can know that they were promoting the fight. And you can know that he had a case which held the fight up for now, that they're trying to get expedited and get done as quickly as possible. And you say that fight's not happening. Meanwhile, Team Alifu and Shakur ain't in no negotiations. Ain't nobody said nothing about making the fight. They in 2 completely different weight classes. And that's the one that people want to believe. It's absolutely ridiculous. I agree with you, 2 cents. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look, we got about an hour left in the show. I'm going to drop this link and y'all can come kick it with your boy, man. Give me 1 second. Big Dog Willie, 10 of them things in the super chat. He say, debate smoke, topic, a better jump shot, Steph Curry or Dennis Rodman, or who has faster hands, Amir Khan or Joe Joyce, better looking Whoopi Goldberg or Beyonce. I get to pick first. Who won't smoke? You trying to get them layup debates, huh? You trying to get them can't lose topics, huh? That's tough, man. That's tough, bro. Ain't anybody to take them topics against you, bro. They some idiots, bro. Mr. Tell It Like It Is with the 2-piece in the super chat. Brian needs to worry about Devin's clutch game. You mean clinch? I think Brian Norman is too strong for that. I think if he try to clinch and shit, he can refuse to clinch and he can work on the inside and shit. I don't think clinching is going to work. Because Devin's arms are long. Brian Norman Jr. is like short and compact. So you go in trying to clinch, he can rip them uppercuts and rip them hooks to the body on the inside. I think the last place Devin Haney want to be with Brian Norman Jr. is fighting on the inside, bro. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. What's up, Dondrick?
Salute, KO. What's up, man?
Check.
I don't
Chilling,
like how you
fam.
do
Chilling.
KO.
What you got? What you got for the show, bro?
I got some. I told them good sparring partners for Brian Norman, Shakira Richardson. She just got that DV case and she can run. Shoot, it's definitely gonna be running the whole fight. Shoot, go get Noah Live.
Hey, I got
Somebody.
something different to say. I got something different to say about that, brother.
Go ahead,
Nah,
Dondrick. That's all you got.
I think shoot, I think the Boots and Virgil thing. I think they just talking right now. I think that fight already probably get made, and it's just they just posturing and they just want to see where they're gonna fight at. I think they want to see how both of them doing their next fight, and I just want them to shut the fuck up. My bad.
Already. Shout out to NHA2 with the 5-piece. No biscuit and super chat. He says if the BM recants again, she risks being charged with filing a false report. They let her slide the first time, but doing it again, they might not. That's a true statement and a good point. But that's not the only way. That she can also just refuse to testify, bro. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see, bro. It's coming up Tuesday. So we'll see if I'm right or wrong, bro. Victor, what's up? Talk to me. You muted, Victor. You on mute.
Okay. All right, we here?
Yep, there you go.
Okay. Look here, man. Hey, salute Mr. Lynch and whoever else is up on the panel besides you, KO. Salute to everybody on the panel. Salute KO for sure. Hey, listen, man. Let me just run through something real quick. We talking about this, because especially piggybacking off what the brother just said, because Haney's going to run, right? Or somehow he's gonna get knocked out by Brian. Let me tell you something about that fight, man, with Haney. I'm not so sure that Haney has to lose that fight because Brian Norman's got that killer left hook. Look here, that Japanese nigga he was fighting was headstrong, head first, and all he did. And I saw some of his other fights too. And all that nigga did was put his head into a nigga's chest and beat up on his thighs and his motherfucking hips and his forearms and shit. He wasn't hitting nothing for the most part. So he did the same thing to Brian Norman. Now, this is easy to do. When a nigga leads in with his head and then just starts throwing sloppy ass volume punches, but he leans in with his head, well, goddamn, man, there's a head right there. And that's what Brian Norman did. He timed him. He let him do that shit over and over and over so he could feel good about doing it. And then when he started to do it again, Brian caught him before he got too far in with that left hook. Bam, it was over. On the other hand, Brian Norman Jr., if I'm not mistaken, it was him, right? Walked into a right hand. Hey, listen, he walked into it. That nigga that threw it, he didn't have to do nothing. All they had to do was just stand there and do the same thing Brian Norman did, which was time Brian Norman, and boom, he walked right into that left hand. And when he knocked Brian Norman down, he didn't get up real fast, did he? Almost knocked his ass out. Now, on your intro, you got Devin knocking a motherfucker out, completely cold out with a cold-blooded right. So if Brian Norman, and by the way, did anybody see the work Brian Norman put in with Quentin Randall? What kind of shit was that? He won the fight, but how Quentin Randall hit that nigga on his chin with that right hand too, with him coming in with his head, right? So all Haney has to do is jab on that nigga, make him get frustrated, make him believe that he's got that knockout power, but then go to get it with his head first, like he did with that other nigga that knocked him down. Do that with Haney, and then Haney just catch him with that right hand, man, and that it's over.
Can I answer KO?
I'm not saying you wrong, and I can't wait to see this question answered. What I would worry about, OG, in that situation, in that scenario that you just gave me, is that takes throwing with a motherfucker. That takes planting your feet, waiting on them to come in, timing them, and being willing to throw your shit at the same time as them. I don't trust that Devin has that confidence in himself anymore to be able to do that and stand in there and see that power coming at him, that strength coming at him, and say, you know what? I'm going to stop and I'm going to plant my feet and I'm going to throw this shit at the same time. Because what you mentioning and what you brought up, the example you gave of Devin doing that was 2019. OG,
I
it's
understand.
2025. It's 2025, man.
Hey,
2025,
KO.
man. Almost
Hey,
a decade later, man. Like that's all I'm saying.
Devin ain't got it like he ain't
Hold
built
on,
like
man.
that
Let
no
me
more.
let me catch this super chat and then I'm gonna come to you, David. Shout out to Travis Kirkland with the 10 piece in the super chat. He says, KO, I'm a long time listener, but today, my first time commenting. Today wasn't today to this day I wasn't a boxing fan until I started watching you, Rise podcast, and Money Brown. I just wanted to say thank you and give you your flowers, my guy. I appreciate you, Travis. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. I hope you enjoy the content, man. Go ahead, David. We listening.
Hey man, Devin ain't that. Devin, that ain't Devin no more. You know what I mean? Devin, it's not the same Devin that went in there with Lomachenko and that went in there giving it up, fighting hard against those older fighters. He's fighting younger, more athletic fighters now. He has to. He has no choice. So I don't see that. I don't see that happening. What I do see happening is I see Devin going back into that shell at the first sight of any danger from Brian Norman. But at the same time, the only way Devin can win that fight is jab, run, jab, run, circle, circle, jab, circle, circle, jab, circle. Stay away from the left hand because he got left hand syndrome right now, and I think he's still punchy. Seriously, I think he is still
Mm.
punchy. You know what I mean? I said before, I think I said it on two cent platform. I said Devin needs at least two, maybe three fights to get up out of that from feeling that feeling. Because once he started to feel that feeling, that fight or flight response kicks in, and he's going to be running. He's going to be running. If he stay in the pocket with that man, he gonna have to stay in the pocket and sit on punches in order to do what you say he should do, Victor. But then again, here's the other thing we gotta realize. Devin doesn't have any power at all. You know what I mean? He don't have any power. He
Not
don't
in
have any power.
147, it looks like. I agree with that.
You know
Here's
wait a
what
his
I
minute,
say
wait a
power.
minute,
though.
wait a minute. Wait.
Here's what I
Are
say
we
though. Hold on.
saying, are we saying,
Let me say
hey,
this.
look,
Hold on. Let me say this, OG. Hold on. So for me, bro, what I think about that, David, is the moving and jabbing and that's your path to victory or whatever. I don't think that's enough against Brian Norman, bro. Brian Norman, his timing, I think people are underrating his timing. People are underrating his boxing ability. People are underrating how athletic he is. You're not just finna just sit there and jab and pivot your way to victory against him, man. You're gonna have to really like do some more shit. Like you're gonna have to be throwing, like Victor said, you're gonna have to counter some of that shit, man. You're gonna have to get that boy up off you.
Hmm.
You have to get him out of that jab and
Exactly.
shit. That's
And he
not his
don't
path
have the
to victory.
power for
He
that.
gotta look. He gotta do what he gotta do what he did against Regis, bro. He just gotta make sure Brian Norman is a day late, $1 short, use superior footwork, but also be working that jab, but that right hand gotta be coming behind that jab, bro. Consistently. And sometimes he gonna have to lead with that right hand. Straight up, like he gonna have to do some different shit, in my opinion. But go
True
ahead,
that.
Victor. What was you about to say? Go to Sam.
hey, wait a minute, wait. I'm just saying two things. One, have we forgotten that Haney does have some foot ring generalship to some degree, and it seems to me that if he can lure Brian Norman Jr. into coming to get him by using enough of the ring generalship capacity that he does have. See, that's what Brian Norman did, except for with, like I said, that Japanese guy that he knocked out, that motherfucker was coming at Brian Norman the whole goddamn fight. And that's the way that sucker fights. That wasn't a lucky punch, but what I'm saying is he was designed for that. The guys, you know how they say styles make fights? That Japanese guy was his style was designed for somebody to knock him out with that kind of left hook, because that's the way he comes. He comes head first, throwing wild punches, hoping that he can overwhelm his opponent. But let me ask you this: are you saying that Devin Haney didn't bring? I know that was 2000. I forgot the year you said, but I know that was back a ways, but he ain't got that kind of power.
No,
He can't
no,
draw that
No,
motherfucking
no,
back and throw that
no,
motherfucker like he did when he knocked that other motherfucker cold
no.
the fuck out.
That's 135. That is not 147. First of
I
all,
understand that, but what I'm saying is,
hold on. Let me hit it out now.
okay,
I heard
okay.
you say something about the Quentin Randall fight. A lot of y'all only watched the Quentin Randall fight once. Go back and watch that fight. Guess who was on the front foot chasing Quentin Randall the whole fight? Brian
Brian
Norman. So
Norman Jr.
Brian, and you looked at it, Quentin wasn't getting off like y'all think he was. He was smothered. His work was getting smothered a lot.
No.
Now, hold on,
Brian
man.
Norman
Hold on.
Jr.
I'll
was
let you speak.
no. Hell no, nigga.
Hell, it's not your turn.
Brian Norman Jr. was smothering his shit. He was smothering
Both
his
of them.
own shit.
OG, you can say what you want, but I believe Devin
That's
got
what
good
I'm
footwork.
saying.
But y'all saying Brian Norman got footwork. Brian Norman got better at every fight. And y'all keep saying Devin with his magical power. Devin doesn't have no magical power. He can't. If he sits down on that right, it's gonna put him in a bad situation where I don't know if Devin can really take a couple hits like that to the chin. Because what will Ryan do? If Ryan hit him with that and Norman has power in both hands too, it's gonna be a bad day for Devin. Even though I think Devin has the superior boxing abilities, I don't think he can win if a fight breaks out. And sooner or later that fight's gonna have to break out unless Devin's gonna run the whole fight. And I don't think Devin can afford to do that and win in Ryder. I don't think that's possible.
So nobody has respect for Devin's jab anymore, huh?
No.
a jab is a
Okay.
jab.
His
Devin jab
jab is
never
straight.
been stiff. It never
Okay.
been stiff or hard. It always been a setup punch. You
Okay.
know what I mean? It always was used to set up his right hand. But Devin's problem with that jab is he's still doing that bow and arrow jab that leaves him wide open for a left hook.
You say he out
That's
here like
why
You
when
say
he
he out here like
throw it,
Robin
he
Hood.
got to run. Yeah,
Hey,
like
hey,
Robin Hood
Hey, let
men
me
in tights.
did y'all let Sam talk?
No, it's Sam's turn.
Hey,
Sam, go ahead, Sam.
Devin, this is my first time coming up. It's a damn
Yes, sir.
shame. I gotta disagree with my man Vic because I fucks with him real heavy. Uh,
appreciate
but
you, money.
did he ever get a real coach? Devin Haney.
Nope,
Did he
Hey,
learn how to block that left hook?
nope.
That's my only problem with him.
And he
Hey,
You
still
know.
can't move
hey,
that head.
but this how I look at it, right?
go ahead, Rich.
I mean, he's saying you saying stuff like that, but that jab, I don't know if Victor was saying something about the jab, but that jab, man, keeps people at bay, man. That jab gonna stop all that setting up your punches and all that type of shit. So when you say a jab ain't really nothing, a jab could be everything.
Oh yeah.
It could
A
be
jab.
everything.
I can
It could stop. It could stop him. And then one thing, like I said on another panel, is that even we seen Devin fight multiple different ways, so we don't even know how he's gonna come to fight him. You know what I'm saying? We never seen Brian Norman really fight multiple different ways, or even fought somebody that could fight. You know what I'm saying? Different. You know what I'm saying? Different styles. You know what I'm saying? So we
hope.
gotta worry about that too. I'm not saying Devin gonna win, but he ain't gonna just outright get, to me, get knocked out the first 3 or 4 rounds. What people keep trying to base this shit upon. You know what I'm saying?
So
Let me ask
I
y'all. Let me say this, bro. That jab that was stopping everybody from coming. Who were those people that it was stopping, bro?
It was small dudes. Small
Thank you,
dudes.
thank you, bro.
Okay,
Like,
okay, okay,
like
okay, okay.
Brian
when you
Norman,
And
can hook
man,
them
that
up
older.
with
that
that shit, bro.
main
When
man
you can,
he powerful.
yeah, when you around the same size and you got some arm reach, bro, and you can time that jab and you can hook off of it,
Yeah.
bro. It's a problem because when you jab and you throw your right hand out like that. The bow and arrow mean when you jab, your right hand leave your chin because you jabbing and it's just a natural habit. You can't keep the shit tied to your chin. When you doing that, bro, and you fighting somebody that got that length, they got fast hands too. That's not scared of your power. They'll throw at the same time as you, bro. He's gonna have to worry about that with Brian Norman Jr. The other thing is, y'all keep talking about how Devin fights different ways and all of that stuff. I really believe that the Jose Ramirez fight, he's gonna have to show me that wasn't PTSD, bro.
Right. But
Like,
you
like,
know,
like the Regis shit, the Loma shit, like the Camboso shit. All that shit seems like a lifetime ago, bro. The Ryan Garcia fight and the goddamn Jose Ramirez fight or what we've seen most recently, and you only as good as your most recent performances, bro. And so I'm worried that this version of Devin that some of y'all are talking about, I don't know if he exists anymore, bro. I don't know if he's there anymore. And if he's not, he gonna get dog walk, bro.
But you know
That's
Okay.
all
one
I'm
thing.
saying.
You
Hey,
know one thing, KO. You know one thing, KO. You right about that, man. This the only thing that I want to ask Devin fans though. If Devin fans come up here, I ain't really never seen him switch up in a fight. Like let's just say he down or something, he just turned his elite skills and switch up and change his whole style up to win the fight. So I ain't never really seen it. If I'm wrong, somebody up here correct me, man. Somebody, one of
well,
Devin
well,
fans. You know
well,
what I'm saying?
let's get some clarity on this real quick, if I may. The brother mentioned that I think you're right to a certain degree, but you spoke for Randall. You didn't speak for Brian Norman Jr. Has anybody seen any of Brian Norman Jr.'s fights? Not just that one fight or
Yeah.
two fights. A lot of his fights. A lot of them. Do you
Yeah,
know that he
when he
smothers?
first got to top rank, he was struggling as shit.
Okay, I'm saying that
Yeah.
nigga smothers his own shit. The ref, even the commentators say Brian is doing too much smothering his own shit. And what I'm
Mhm.
telling you is that he, I don't want, I hate to use the word looked up, but what I'm saying is he was in there with that Jap, and that Jap fought all his fights coming in with his head like a goddamn Brahma bull. So it was easy to time that and get that, right? But what I'm saying is that motherfucking Brian Norman,
Yeah.
you know, I don't see a lot of his punch variety. I see the left
Nah, he
hook.
got every
I,
punch, OG.
all
Yeah,
He
right,
got
look.
every
you
punch.
tripping. You tripping.
The,
Okay,
the
all right.
um
So, okay,
the fights you talking about, bro, you
yep,
right. But
yep.
you gotta remember too, he was 22 years old, bro. It looked like he done got way better. His last three fights, the one with Santillan, the one with Cuevas, and the one against this Japanese dude, that boy looking like he looking different.
Yeah,
He
but
looking
but
different.
but at the same time, knockout them guys ain't no Devin Haney. That you just
Exactly.
named. They not no Devin Haney like
I don't know if Devin Haney's Devin Haney, bro.
You took the
That's
words
what y'all
right
get
out of
like
my mouth.
y'all think the one that fought Loma and Reeves and
yeah.
Cambosos is still there, bro. Devin Haney ain't Devin Haney. What y'all talking about? You don't watch his last fight?
Hey, that's below the belt. That's a below the belt knockout.
I'm
That's
just
below
man.
the belt.
I can only go off of what I see, bro. Like
but
that
look,
shit. He was unrecognizable to me. Shout out to
Oh
G Tanner,
man.
YouTube member. I appreciate you, bro. I
but look,
appreciate you,
KO.
fam.
KO. Hold
but
on.
you
Let me hit this real quick.
Go ahead, Dundry.
KO. The
And then
thing
I
is,
got to get to Isaiah after you. Go ahead, Dundry.
people think that Devin is a boxer from the outside. Devin has always been a mid-range fighter. He is a mid-range fighter. The thing is, it looks like he's boxing from the outside because he's taller and bigger than everybody. He's always going to be a mid-range fighter, and that's the problem. If he's in the mid-range with Brian Norman, he gonna get taxed,
He gonna
and
get
that's the
caught.
problem. He gonna get caught because he gonna have
Yeah,
to
he gonna
fight
get
him
caught.
off of it. Just like you said, OJ, he's a Brahma bull. Yeah, what you gonna do when the dude don't care about nothing you got throwing at him?
Yeah,
What you gonna do?
if you can't hurt me, what's to keep me from being a Brahma bull? That's why Tank
Straight up.
beat what's the Mexican boy name when he knocked him out with the uppercut? Tank knew the boy
Leo
couldn't hurt
Santa
him.
Santa Cruz.
Cruz.
He couldn't hurt him.
Yeah, Leo Santa Cruz. Facts. Yeah.
Leo Santa Cruz. He couldn't hurt him.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Victor,
that
you the
boxing shit,
man. You the man,
cool.
Victor.
Boxing only get you so far though. You gonna have to fight eventually, bro.
Good.
Isaiah, what's up?
Yo, what's going on? Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. What you
Okay.
got, bro?
Yeah, nah, I think as much as I don't like Devin, I don't think Devin was that much affected by the whole Ryan thing because yeah, he did run in the Ramirez fight. Yeah, we still got to see his chin, but I believe if he would have been affected, he would have been slower. Man, he was fast in that Ramirez fight, and he was throwing some stuff in the pocket and jumping right out pretty quick. Do I believe he's going to be able to do that with B. Norman Jr.? I don't believe that. But also too,
Yeah, he was running fast.
that's what I'm saying. He was running fast for sure. But I personally think we're still looking at the same Devin because that was his first fight that we had ever seen that he got his ass handed to him. In that sense, because I mean he did get up, what was it, 3 times that he got up, if I'm not mistaken? He got up 3 times. beat up, and he was still, and he didn't look like wobbled, nothing. I mean, maybe once he looked wobbled to me, but I still think that, and I think you said something about his coach, Sammy, that he ain't had a coach. The first
Yeah.
time, the first time he had a coach, and it was when they hired Shane Mosley, right, to coach him, to kind of teach him to be better. The first
Shane Mosley ain't no coach though.
Nah, but you see, they brought him in there like a coach to kind of guide Devin. And what happened? Bill Haney pretty much told him in the corner, like, "Yo, don't listen to him. Do this." So I believe that this
You
is
got a
a
point.
I believe
You
this
got a
is an
point.
era where we're gonna see Devin run. And I know Devin fans are gonna say, "Nah, that's not true. He's outclassing, he's outworking these dudes." I don't believe that's outclassing and outworking. I do believe that he's just fighting cautious, and I'm 100% sure Bill is telling him, "Yo, if you can go in there, throw a little bit of punches and jump right out and run around the ring," because that's what we saw with Ramirez, and Ramirez didn't have enough for him. I believe Ramirez didn't have power to really put Devin down, and I do believe B Norman does have the power to put him down. And it's like KO said, we have seen Norman Jr. get very, very good. He's getting better and better. And if we all notice in all his fights that before he was a champion, they were already counting him out, like they were about to shelf him. And what happened? He won the title, and people still kind of doubt his abilities. So I do believe that this fight is going to elevate B Norman, but I don't think, B Norman's going to beat him the way we think he's going to beat him. I do believe it's going to be a running, or how fast am I going to be able to get away from this dude type of fight. And I really hope that that Turkey really stands on his word about him saying, "Yo," about how he said that he don't want these dudes Tom and Jerry. So I do hope that if Devin runs, they don't give him the points. You know what I mean? They don't give him that score. I really hope that happens, because it's gonna be crazy. But that's all I gotta say, KO. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna be listening.
All right, salute, bro. Let's switch gears a little bit, y'all. Let's switch gears a little bit. Let's talk about this Jerron Boots in his Virgil Ortiz situation. I'm curious to see what y'all got to say about that, man.
I gotta say a lot about that right there.
Go ahead, we listening, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, it's just the fact though that it's back to the Devin thing. I didn't like it ain't really Jerron Boots in this, because I respect if you gotta have a tune up or something like that. If you want to tune up, I respect you saying it, you outright saying it. But I hate when people like act like they ain't say it, or they got they fans or they YouTube bloggers acting like that them niggas ain't saying that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that a lot of them niggas that's Boots fans that keep defending that shit, they have no right to talk about people not signing contracts and all this type of duck shit, or even have the right to even say that Devin Haney want to pull out of that fight with Brian Norman. Cause I'd rather a nigga, you know what I'm saying, show up to a fight and run instead of a nigga that don't even show up at all. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like that a lot of these Boots fans need to stop defending that duck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dondrick. I know you got some thoughts.
Man, my thought is, man, look, I don't believe nothing nobody's saying right now. I believe they working on the fight. I just want somebody. I want them to shut up about it. Be honest. If they're not gonna fight each other next, just shut the hell up. God damn. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, because it's like, okay, if you're not gonna fight Boots off your injury and he not gonna fight you, shut up until y'all about to fight. Because I don't talk about each other. Because it's like nobody want to hear. Because I think both of y'all ducking. I think both of y'all making excuses. And I'm a boot,
Hmm.
so I'm always think that. But it's like I'm tired of hearing it. Like, oh, we not fighting. Oh, we is fighting. We not fighting, but we is fighting. Shut up.
Already 2 cents. What's up, 2 cents?
What up, y'all? I came up here to give my 2 cents real quick about the
Do you
Brian Norman
think?
Devin Haney fight. And I've said this the whole time. I actually think that if Devin Haney is in the right mental space, that he can beat Brian Norman. Um, I don't know. Like, I feel like Brian Norman is a bigger version of the type of people that Devin have been fighting. So you could say he's bigger. Of course, at 146, will that play a part? Yeah, he got a left hook, but he ain't Ryan Garcia. And I'm pretty sure Devin Haney has been working on defending himself against the left hook. Shane Mosley said that Devin Haney looked great in the camp leading up to the fight, and that Bill Haney suggested that Devin do something different when they got in the ring. Now, if you look at Devin in the Ramirez fight, physically he looked fine, right? He was moving. He was hitting. When he hit Ramirez, you could see the shots was affecting Ramirez, so they had some pop on him. So my thing is, if Devin, to me, is in the right space mentally, I think he could beat Brian, because Brian's a decent fighter, but I feel like y'all kind of giving him a little bit too much credit, in my opinion. And does Devin Haney's experience not play a factor in this fight? Like, I haven't heard anybody can't even mention that. Like, Devin's experience, he got championship experience. He's fought for the undisputed. Yes, I know it was against Kambosos, but still. And he fought Regis at 40 for the belt. So does Devin's experience take a place at all in this fight? Or y'all just saying
No,
that
not at all.
because Brian Norman's more athletic, he's gonna be able to give Devin all this trouble? Because to me,
I don't think that,
skill wise, I believe Devin is more skillful, in my opinion.
See, that's
and
the
I don't
problem.
believe
I don't
Brian
believe.
Norman is more athletic either.
Y'all let me catch you super chat before y'all respond to her. Shout out to he's Jalen, 2-piece. No biscuit in the super chat. What's up, KO? Who you got between Norman and Haney? You gotta wait till the week of the fight when I drop my predictions, bro. I can't be giving away picks. My channel members get mad at me, man. We got
Hey,
SPV 98 with the I think this is a 5-piece. He out of Africa. Shout out to you in Africa. I think that's Africa. But it say 35 ZAR. I think that's $5. Salute to you. He said, yo, KO, keep doing you. Tanking 7 in the rematch. Okay, y'all go ahead and respond to what you said, man.
Go ahead. I was gonna say, for me, everybody keeps saying that Brian Norman is not a skilled. I don't believe that. I believe Brian Norman is just as skilled. I don't think either one of them have a real advantage. And the advantage that Brian Norman does have is he has power in both hands. People keep saying that left hook, but that man got a devastating right hook, right straight, everything. Like, I believe Devin is a great fighter. I think he's great for what he did. But people keep bringing up Kambosos and Regis. Who is Kambosos and Regis?
I said the championship experience, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Championship experience.
But
I
it's
think
not about when you fight, it's who you fight too.
I
So
think
it's like,
Devin is much more skilled than him. I just think that Brian Norman is so much more powerful. Now I think if Devin went back to Floyd, if he went back to somebody that really know boxing, that know how to coach, I think Devin might will win.
Well, there you go. There you go. Devin has a chance at winning this fight. And look, let me, if I may say something about what you just said, I can tell you this, brother. And supposedly we saw it with Tank. The coach can give you your tips because of what he's seeing outside the ring, and he ain't got to avoid, he ain't got to maneuver, he ain't got to, all he has to do is use his eyes and detect what's going on inside that ring. And in the meantime, the nigga inside that ring has to do more than just get at that nigga. He has to keep that nigga from getting at him. And that nigga's coming at him with punches, with footwork, with who knows what. So what I'm saying is, when you say, do this, do that, do this, and you say, now get back in there, that nigga might not do that. And the coach was ineffective. So that nigga has to be able to think on his motherfucking feet. And maybe, for example, let me say, the coach told me to do this and do that. Let me try that now while that nigga's doing that. So let me see if I can try to do what the coach told me. You know what? You get my point. But I agree with I'm sorry for these damn planes going overhead, man. But I agree with you said. All I'm saying, I don't know if she's saying this, and she mentioned an important part. When we talk this boxing shit, what do we talk about a lot? What are some of the key theories? You can say that. I'll use that word. Experience makes a damn difference, right? So anyway, what I'm saying is, I don't know if I'm saying what 2 cents are saying. What I'm saying is, Devin Haney has a chance to win, beat Brian Norman, and if nothing else, the way he beat Ramirez, same way. Dance around that motherfucking punch.
Let me respond to some of this, because I got some things I want to bring to y'all, right? Shout out to my dog Mr. Bono, though, with the 2-piece in the cash app. He says, what would you rate Devin's power at welterweight? I give him about a 3 or 4 out of 10. Below average, you know what I'm saying? Below average for sure. Could get lower depending upon if people just start walking through his shit that normally don't walk through shit. So I want to make a point about this experience point y'all bringing up. Like I hear y'all. I'm not saying that it don't matter, but I don't think it matters nearly as much as y'all are putting on. Because I mean, if we just look throughout history, who had more championship experience between Jesse Bam Rodriguez and Juan Francisco Estrada? Who had more championship experience between David Benavidez and Caleb Plant? Who had more championship experience between Gervonta Tank Davis and Jose Pedraza? At the end of the day, the experience is cool, but what's more important is the way you match up, your weaknesses compared to the other fighter's strength. And one of the biggest flaws, in my opinion, that you can have as a boxer is when you ain't there mentally and when you might have durability issues. And I think Devin Haney is dealing with two of those things right now. There might be a durability issue there because of what happened with Ryan Garcia. And mentally, do he have that confidence that he had when he stepped into the ring with Kambosos and Regis and Loma to deal with somebody like Brian Norman Jr.? Because it's not about just being more skilled than the person that you're fighting. Are you so much more skilled than them that you can keep them from having any success? That's the issue. Is he so skilled that Brian Norman Jr. ain't never gonna land shit? Brian Norman Jr. is gonna never have any success because what we have to understand, for as skilled as Devin Haney may or may not be, Brian Norman Jr. is working with a joker in his back pocket, playing spades, like the big ace of spades when you're playing spades. Like he can end the fight at any moment with either hand, bro.
That big Joker.
He's bigger and stronger, and he's skilled enough to where he can do a feint, get Devin out of position, throw that left hook, then the fight could be over. Like he's skilled enough to get off. And Devin Haney got some huge issues that he's gonna have to show he can answer. So I'm not saying experience is not important. I'm not saying championship experience is not important, but we see more often than not in boxing, in my opinion, the better fighter that's more talented, that's stronger, is gonna be the one that wins over somebody that got more experience than them. Because I see a lot of times where people be having all this experience, then they get in the ring with somebody that's just better than them, and they get their ass washed. Straight up.
But Norman not just better than him though, KO.
What makes you say that? What
I
has
mean,
Devin what
I
has
wouldn't
Devin
say
done at
Norman was
147?
better. I could think it'd be a competitive fight, but I wouldn't just come out and be like Norman better than Devin. We don't know yet. We got to see the fight.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Who's more proven and better at the weight class that they fighting at?
I mean,
yeah, you right about that one.
okay, well then it would have to be him because Devin ain't fighting it. Ain't fought at 47 yet.
Yeah,
And
you
does Devin Haney look like his one fight at 147 because he fought at a catchweight? We'll call 144, 147 because it's between 140 and 147. In his one fight there, did he look like the same fighter that he was at 135?
He didn't fight the same, but he didn't, quote unquote, look like a different fighter.
Hey, KO,
Like a shot
KO,
fighter.
and 2 Cent.
He
KO and
did
2
to
Cent.
me.
Let me just say this real quick, 2 Cent. When we're talking about experience, it is dicey. That's a thin thread
I'm
to
just saying,
navigate.
does it play a part? I'm not saying that
But
the
let me
experience gonna
just
be
say
why he
let me
wins.
just say what I'm saying is that if Devin Haney's experience were in effect when he fought Ryan, he would have adjusted to what Ryan was doing. See, that's where the experience comes in. You detect a motherfucker, especially his pattern, if he keeps doing the same thing over and over. Now, Ryan didn't do that throughout the whole entire fight, but whenever he got Haney, what did he do? Overwhelming shit. And he tried to do the same thing with Tank. And what did Tank do? His experience, he was able to detect that's what this nigga's gonna do. So I'm gonna do something to debunk that. That overwhelming punch, throwing all them volume punches, getting up close on you, trying to pin you against the ropes. And that's what Devin Haney didn't avoid. He didn't adjust to that.
Hey, Victor.
All right, bro. Y'all keep putting it. Y'all keep putting in this paper of a guy that looked like he was a goddamn shell of himself in the last fight.
Hey, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Victor. In
All
2
right.
cents. Hey, Victor. In 2 cents. I feel like y'all keep getting experience mixed up with IQ, and that's why I was asking Devin fans earlier, had y'all ever seen him change up in a fight? Because in that Ramirez fight, he clearly was outpointing him, but if he had the IQ or whatever, he would have been like this. Whoa, by the 8th or 9th round, he would have been like, man, damn, man, I can knock this nigga out, or I could punish this nigga now. But he's steady. He still chose to listen to Bill Haney or his regular game plan, saying, I'm just going to win the fight. You know what I'm saying? with numbers. So I feel like it's more of IQ. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that from Ramirez fight, he didn't show me that he had that much IQ. From Ryan Garcia fight, he didn't show me that he had that much IQ, because if he had that much IQ, he would have switched up in the middle of the fight, or he would have
Right.
switched up after he got knocked down a few times.
Right.
So what Knockout saying is right though. Experience. A lot of niggas can have 60, 70 some fights with experience. That don't mean that you got IQ. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
don't mean
Hey,
that,
hey.
that don't mean that you got IQ. You got
No,
that don't
that's
mean,
what I was trying to say. I was trying to
yeah.
verify what Kale was saying, is that sometimes experience don't count, and that's why I was using that
Yeah.
scenario that with Tank, when he fought Ryan did the same fucking thing to Tank that he did to Devin. The only difference is that Tank's
But
experience
Tank had IQ. It
and
wasn't
IQ.
experience. It wasn't
Yeah.
experience. It was IQ. Tank had
I,
Well, okay.
IQ. And
Okay.
was
Hey,
like,
let me
Okay.
damn, I know he gonna throw
let's do
this
this,
shit
bro.
again.
Because
I
we've been
know this.
talking
I know
about
that.
Devin. We've been talking about Devin and Brian too much, and if we keep talking about him, Devin fans gonna swear he the face of boxing. So I'm off of Devin.
Yeah, for real.
Let's
Hell
get
yeah.
I
He
think Tank.
delusional.
I
I
think
want to
Tank
talk about
knows how to apply his IQ better.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
when Devin gets
yeah.
backed in a corner or he
Yeah,
get
you right
caught,
about that too.
because he got an IQ.
Yeah.
But he ain't a killer. So when he
Devin is
get
a
caught,
game playing
Mm.
fighter. He's a game playing fighter.
when he get caught and he get
What game
flustered, he
plan?
don't know how to. He short circuit.
Hey,
That's
look,
Yeah,
coaching, man.
I
It's
think that's
coaching.
right. That's the last point on Devin and Brian. Let's talk
My
about
bad.
Jerome Dennis
My
and Virgil
bad. My
Ortiz.
bad.
All right.
I had to
Yeah.
get that out.
Now you good, Sam. You
I
good. Just
think
Yeah.
talk
I
your
think
shit.
I think Eddie and them playing games with this Virgil Boots fight. To be honest with you, like you were saying earlier, they BSing KO. I absolutely 100% agree with you. Um, and I agree with Dondrick. Either y'all gonna fight or not. And if y'all not about to fight right now, then just let everybody do what they do till y'all ready to make the fight. We not finna go. We not finna every fight. Y'all gonna use each other names to promote whatever other fight y'all got coming up, because that's what it's starting to look like.
right.
And then we gonna this Virgil ducking, Boots ducking, Virgil. At this point, they both ducking.
Hey, I disagree. I feel like that people keep blaming Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn just doing what he asked of Boots. Boots asking him to do all that shit. Because at the end of the day, he worked for Boots.
I'm not
You know what I'm saying?
blaming anybody.
You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
saying that they not
Wait,
about
hold
to
on.
fight
Can I
right
talk?
now.
Can I talk? At the end of the
Hell
day,
no.
at the end of the day, he works for Boots. Eddie Hearn works for him. So I feel like all that shit that Eddie Hearn doing and all that stuff, that's Boots. That's boosting him. If there wasn't boosting him, Boots would never sign back to him. Or Boots
Yeah.
would have told it. Boots would have told that nigga straight up, man, what the fuck is you doing? You
Yep.
got
Yep.
people out here
Yep.
playing with my name out
Let
here.
me ask a
You know what
Yep.
I'm
question.
saying?
Yep.
So at the end
Hold
of
on.
the day, at the end of the day, I put that on Boots. Y'all
Yep.
keep
Slip and
Yep.
blaming
slope. I'm
Eddie
gonna
Hearn.
get on somebody.
Y'all keep
Hey.
blaming Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't doing shit for his
Yep.
job.
Yep. Yep.
That what
Let
he
Yep.
me say
That's
supposed to
something
true.
do.
about that. Let me say something. If you gonna
Go
believe
ahead,
Eddie
Don.
Hearn, if you gonna say Eddie Hearn doing what is the best interest of Boots, I don't want to hear none of you Shakur fans saying nothing about when he told him we doing every fight but Tank. So I don't want to hear that. So that means Shakur was ducking Tank. So now don't bring that around now,
He
because now
was
you got to
ducking
believe
tank.
Boots is
Wait,
doing
Mhm.
hold,
that for
wait,
He
hold,
was
everybody.
hold,
ducking
hold,
So
tank.
nah,
Oh
I don't want
shit,
to hear
Rich.
that.
Can I,
Damn.
He
can I,
was
no,
ducking
There
I'm
we
tank.
about to
go.
say something.
And
I'm
he's
about to say
still
something.
ducking him.
I'm
The
about to say
hot
something.
tub.
He's
I'm
still
about
Lifted
to say
off
ducking
the
him
something.
because he
hot
I'm about to
tub.
probably
say
signed
something.
with Eddie Hearn again.
I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something. If
Let's just
Hold
put
on,
it out there.
let Rich respond because he the Shakur fan Dungeon was talking about. He a diehard
yeah,
Shakur fan. Go
yeah,
ahead,
but
Rich.
at the end of the day, if
Why the
Shakur
fuck would
told,
you sign with Eddie Hearn and he ain't got nobody for you to fight?
Why y'all keep saying why would he sign with Eddie
man,
Hearn like y'all
they
knew what
keep
other
cutting me
options he
off.
had? Do we know what other options he had? Everybody keeps saying he should
Well,
have went to
They
the
talking about
PBC.
Shakur 2 cents. They talking about
you got a
Shakur.
point. I
Oh, they
give you
talking about
that.
Shakur. I thought we was talking about
Yeah, they were
Boots.
talking about
Nah,
Shakur.
I'm
Two
talking about
cents,
Shakur.
2 cents ready
nah.
to ride.
Hey, look, at the
Rich, go ahead. Rich, go ahead. Then I'm gonna go to Kamal since he just got up here. Go ahead, Rich. We listening, bro.
nah, man,
My bad.
I respect Kamal on that on his take that he did earlier with you when he sent that super check. But at the end of the day, if he told Eddie Hearn to do that, if he told him to do that shit, what the fuck? He probably want to do business straight with him and his team. He don't want Eddie Hearn getting any money out of it. It's a business side to everything, Nate.
That's not how that worked though.
If he tell Eddie Hearn, I don't want you doing this, man, maybe he got other plans that he gonna do with him and just his team,
So
not with
why is
Eddie
he with
Hearn
Eddie
involved.
Hearn? Why would I go work with Eddie Hearn and
He
tell you
not
don't
with
do
Eddie
nothing?
Hearn. He not with Eddie Hearn no more. What are you talking about?
We talking about
We
when
talking
his
about now.
scary ass
Y'all
ran
talking
over there
about
with Tay wanting to fight.
y'all still talking about a year, 2 years ago, something like that.
When
So
he was
he
about
not
to
with
fight
Eddie Hearn. So you
Floyd,
don't got to
then
be with
I
Eddie
don't
Hearn
think
to
no
work
Eddie
with
Hearn.
Turkey like they told Richardson Hitchens. Was that
Nah,
Richardson Hitchens?
nah, that's the difference.
Yeah, that was Richardson Hitchens.
Richard Hitchens been with Turkey. With Eddie Hearn for a while. He got him out the mud when he was going through shit with Floyd Mayweather. That's a way difference. That's a way
So
difference.
you just going to excuse because you cool then because Eddie said I was told not to negotiate a
And I
tank
just
fight.
and I just and
So
I just and I
no,
just told you
then
that. If
Boots,
it,
guess
I
what?
just
If you
where I just
believe that,
told you
just
that
go
where I
ducking
just
then. I don't
listen
want to hear that.
listen. That's not ducking. I just told you I could sit back and tell Eddie Hearn,
Man, get that
nigga,
soft ass shit out of here, man.
don't talk to Tank or none of that shit. I can sit back and do that. What the fuck? Why
Kamal,
not?
Kamal, what up, Kamal?
Hey, we
Man,
talking
fuck.
boots? I want to talk boots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Talk boots, man.
Get your boots bars off, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. KO, I did have to admit, man, I was wrong because I was under the assumption that Boots was going to make the logical thing and sign with anybody but Eddie Hearn. I know Jake Paul would have signed him. Jake would have definitely been interested. And Jake can promote. He's what, 28 years old? He's got women's boxing popping. He's got Sylvie. He's got male fighters. And he's got, I guess, some kind of deal with Netflix.
There
If
you
not
go.
the PBC, if you're not calling Luis de Cubis up, maybe you can't get Al Haymon, you're calling Luis de Cubis, you're calling Tom Brown or somebody like that. So at the end of the thing, we're seeing more continuation of the same thing that Eddie Hearn does, where he does these bait and switch tactics. Has a list of like 5 boxers. In this case, it was 4. 2 of them are known. 2 of the other ones are kind of like Euro or African bums. Because in the case of Walter Katandakwa, who the hell was he? And Demetrius Andre fought him. And so he's listing these contracts really quickly. It's saying, hey, you got 48 hours to accept it, lowballing the known quantities. And then we know that Speedy Rashidi's not going to take the terms. And Speedy Rashidi was on Mill City saying that they were lowballing, and his promoter was saying the same thing. And lo and behold, he's fighting a Euro bum. So I gave Boots a pass because I thought he was gonna, he got his activity, got those fights in with Eddie Hearn. But I said, you know what? He's not. Your aura, your brand from when when Showtime, excuse me, not PBC, but when Showtime was building up your aura, your brand, when you were fighting these guys, and people were saying, "Whoa, he's calling out Errol Spence after the fight, after you knock out Coach Steele Clayton." He's saying, "I want the big fish. I'm the fisherman." Oh, Crawford doesn't want to fight him. What has Eddie Hearn done with his brand, man? Eddie Hearn, whenever Turkey has trashed this guy in the public, because Turkey has trashed Boots in the public numerous times, Eddie Hearn has been quiet like a church mouse. And we know that Eddie Hearn can speak because he
Mm.
was trashing
Do that.
Deontay Wilder when he was working with AJ. He was pulling stunts like going into Times Square and asking people, does anybody know who Deontay Wilder is? But he lets Turkey sully this guy's reputation. So I said, okay, Boots, you got your money, you got your activity, you're done with Eddie Hearn. There's all the heat at 154 is pretty much with the PBC or has a good relationship with the PBC. And then he
Right.
resigns with them. And then we're seeing the same thing. The Speedy Rashidi Ellis fight, that would have been a good fight. Boston versus Philly. Many people thought Speedy actually beat Romain Villa, which that was Boots. Boots looked incredible against Romain Villa. That's really the only time, that last time he's had real buzz about his name. And you re-sign with Eddie Hearn, and now you're fighting, I don't know, Lima, Peru or something. Who the hell is this guy? I've never heard of the guy because you're doing these bait and switch tactics, lowballing the no quantities. It's a classic Eddie Hearn textbook, and then you're fighting the Euro bums. That's what I got to say
That
about Boots.
hold on,
He
hold
ultimately
on,
he's
Hey
hold
man,
on,
lost.
real quick, I want to say this, bro. I want to say salute to all y'all. I got to run, man. It's been a fun Saturday show. Everybody in the chat, have a great weekend.
All right.
Everybody on the panel,
All right. Peace,
have a great
y'all.
weekend. Salute to Miss KO.
All
Salute to
right,
all
Taylor.
y'all, and we will catch y'all on the next one. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all be sure to tune in to our next live stream. Everybody, take it easy. We gone, y'all. Peace.